So this is session 8 of Path of Glory. So last time we essentially just had two huge battles. We had the session before had just bested the Stone Guardian and the two Manticores in order to steal all that treasure, and we bribed the orcs with 20,000 silver to earn their allegiance. And as last session started, Blacktooth showed up along with Sharch, who was one of Mogdath's servants, a foul two-headed dog, and we had a rather difficult battle against those two. Came out victorious, went exploring the halls of council in the Dwarven Kingdom, found a throne room, fought some skeletons. Phelorian was able to use some of his new magic in order to control some of those skeletons and have them fight on our side. A little bit more exploring, we found a few rooms here and there, a few bits of treasure were looted, and then we came into a room with a huge bone golem, and this thing animated a big pile of bones from many different species, and it was a very hard-fought battle. And to make things worse, Mogdath's second and third in command, Daz and Gozar, showed up, and so we were kind of caught in a pincer, and everyone was going down. Indeed, Dianus Rhymesmith did not stand back up. But thankfully, Amalthea, who we knew from earlier, the Shadow Cat, was able to join us. And Amalthea, Quillbeak had an amazing suit of armor. And I'm thinking, you know what, I bet Amalthea probably, she knew Quillbeak, maybe she stumbled upon Grum that had eaten Quillbeak and maybe found his armor, or maybe vanquished Grum. That remains yet to be seen. But I put that armor on Amalthea, and I think if it's equipped, I believe Amalthea ends up getting Actually, I don't think it is equipped right now. So it's in your inventory. If you want to equip the skin of the snake, it will boost your agility damage bonus, boost your movement rate. So that was the armor that Quillbeak had. So if Amalthea would like to wear that, she is more than welcome to it. I figured she would have access to some of the party loot there. And let's see, what did that do? Yeah, that boosted so your agility can't go above 18. So, but looks like your damage bonus went up to D8. Your movement went up to 16. So definitely useful for Amalthea. And that's where we left off. So let's go to the halls of council. Take us there. Let's get some music going here. A few blood splatters to Dianus's body. There we go. So we are all kind of in bad shape here. Let's get some. Let's see. I'm not sure who has I think Fade might have the light. Looks like you guys have vision. You can see. So let's go ahead and get started. I believe the situation we are in is we have just won a very difficult battle. Many of us are down willpower. Most of us are down hit points. And I think we have used our round rests and our stretch rests, so our only recourse is a shift rest or healing. There are many doors that lead in and out of this room. We came through the door in the western wall, so we have been through that door right there. Whoops, it just opened and closed. But that is the extent of where we have been. Where do you propose we go now?
Good idea. Didn't we we triggered a rest thing last week, didn't we? And there was enemies somewhere nearby.
Oh yes. So on the other side of that door, you could hear the clattering of bones coming from just on the other side of the door that we came out of, as though we were being pursued. That is correct.
Yeah.
Give me an awareness roll, Sir Cornelius, to find which direction the air smells less foul. The air definitely smells less foul through the door directly to the north. That door right there. This door over here in the corner is locked, and it's got some curious design on the lock face. And then there is a large door over here as well that we have not been through.
Well, perhaps our thief would like to take a look at this ornate lock, and then Sir Cornelius would vote for heading towards the least foul-smelling air.
Suppose I could also use Sense Undead to see if there's any undead behind the door we want to go through.
Yeah. What is the the range on that?
It says personal.
Does it say like you sense them within a certain area or distance?
Oh, you could. Well, all it says is you can sense whether there are undead creatures nearby and in what direction they are to be found.
So there are undead on the other side of this door over here, the way that you came. You can sense that presence rather strongly. Now, if Amalthea wants to examine the door, it's this one up here. And if you approach that, I'm not sure if how this will work for you. This is one of those new mods that I got, some of the premium ones. Can you see a lock? If you click on it, does it open an unlock screen? And there should be a puzzle. And you may be muted. I can't hear you if you are speaking. So, in fact, if anyone wanted to try that lock... Oh, there you are.
Can you hear me now?
Yep. Now
okay, good.
Yeah,
I plugged a new monitor in, and apparently it's going mic and speakers through the monitor because I couldn't hear you for the first time.
Oh no.
Yeah, for the first few minutes. There's a 6-character
like a cipher or something on there.
Cipher, yeah.
So it says that this door has a strange device on the lock, tumblers with letters. Perhaps this is a puzzle. So there's a 6-character word, and I think you can click on each column, and it will alternate through the rows of letters. And then when you think you have the answer, on the upper right, there's like a little lock symbol. You can click on that, and if you get it right, it will open. If you do not, then it will give you an attempt failed, and I think you get 3 attempts. And I don't know can the rest of you see this, or is this just for Amalthea? Because I'm not sure.
Oh, I click on it and it opens it up. Yeah.
Oh, so you can see it.
Yeah.
So
left too.
So Mogdad didn't work.
So you guys are welcome to work together to try to get this open.
I can't see it.
Click on the door icon.
Okay.
Yeah.
And if one of you wants to do a myths and legends roll, I will let you do that.
Oh, that I can do.
Nope.
So, Phelorian, you know that this door is of dwarven make, and that this is likely something that the dwarves would have set this lock.
All right.
And I think there are 7 or 8 numbers in each tumbler, so it's not the full alphabet.
We could get Gwynna, but I think we've got one too many, unless she had an H on the end of her name. Is she Gwynna? Gwynna?
Give me a Myths and Legends roll there, Orla. Or an intelligence roll. I'll let you do either.
Right.
He's already angry, so...
Yeah, I think you're spelling it right.
Is
Okay, I don't know why that said NP.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Go back to the NP and see that. I'm gonna have to fix that. Will that open?
Well, I was checking to see if there was a Y instead of the I, but I'll try this.
Gwynpa.
Okay, so
It was a Y.
So my bad. It should have been Gwynna. So you guys were correct. So let me see if I can adjust that real quick. So much, best laid plans of mice and men. Here, let's see if I can adjust that.
You had to know the name of the queen to be able to get through the door.
Yeah, see, there's the problem. Gotta have a comma. Right there.
It was the silent P that really killed us.
Okay, maybe try that one more time. See if double NA will work.
That's a cool mod.
Isn't that sweet?
Yeah.
And then the door unlocks.
Well, look at that.
Yeah, not all locked. Is this one locked too?
So this door here is not locked, and you're able to enter into that room. This is
Can I light my torch, please?
Yeah, let me give you a torch.
I love all the blood splashes in the room we're leaving.
Isn't that cool?
Oh yeah.
So someone is leaving bloody footprints is how, and this is another one of those premium mods. So someone that is wounded below half of their health is leaving bloody footprints. There you should have a torch. So this is a large room with a very high ceiling, at least 8 meters high. Its walls of rough-hewn stone meet in an intricate vault high above. A huge, low stone bed dominates the center of the room. Scattered around the room are a large table, several stone chairs, and 3 metal chests.
Maybe this was her bedroom? Doesn't seem very fancy for a queen.
It seems as though there has been no touch of undeath in here, as though perhaps the Mogdath and his minions were not able to access, probably because of that door. So this may be a safe place to rest.
That would be good.
Let me have Amalthea give me a spot hidden roll. You notice that the chests are, 2 of them are unlocked, but 1 of them is locked.
Alright, I'll go to the one that's locked, because that's going to be more fun.
Yep. That one is, it's kind of a tricky lock on there, but I think you can get it. There will be a Bane on this roll.
Because I don't have the Thieves' Tool?
Do you have Thieves' Tools?
I don't. So you want 2 Banes?
Yes. There'd be a double Bane on that.
I can deal with that.
Nice.
Oh, nice rolls.
Oh.
Okay,
Excellent.
inside you find several glass bottles containing a pink, milky beverage. There are 4 of them. These are sealed with corks and wax. Phelorian, how about a little potions and poisons roll?
Oh dear. I really do want to know this, and we're gonna rest. So, or did we just rest? No, I have no conditions. Okay, that's what I thought.
You identify the 4 of these as healing potions.
That is a very useful find. Well
There
done,
are
Amalthea.
4 of them. Who would like them?
Well, do we want to spread them out amongst the people who can't normally heal so that we can put them into somebody else if we need to?
I already
Sure,
have one.
And somebody has a
Um,
ring
um,
that gives you the healing spell. I know that. I don't know who, but somebody has it.
He died.
Well, but somebody has the ring, right? That's not just leave it on his body, I would assume. Or did
Yeah.
we?
One of us should equip
Yeah, no,
it.
you have it. It's Amalthea has it. Letha.
Well, Sir Cornelius already has 3 healing potions, so if
Oh.
someone else wants to carry these,
Well, I'll
then,
take one then.
I would appreciate one, just for a rainy day.
Yeah.
All right. I'll take one then.
Okay, there's one for Orla.
Yo.
One for Phelorian.
These are probably expired. They've probably been here for a few hundred years.
Probably been here a long time, but because of your excellent roll, you know that these are indeed still potent. So there's one more potion left. I could do one for Fade, one for Cornelius, or someone else can double up on one.
I would be happy to add this to the one that I do have, so that way I can use it on people that might be down
Perfect.
Yeah.
as a healer.
Especially since you can
Take the
bamf
willpower,
to
yeah.
people.
Excellent. In this chest, Amalthea, you also find a headband of white gold set with sapphires. This looks to be no mere bauble. Does someone have sense magic?
I'll toss it to one of the wizards.
I can sense undead.
It is not undead. It is dead, but not.
I try my hand at myths and legends on it.
Yeah, I'll let you try that.
Perhaps I've heard of it before.
Yes, this is. You're not positive all of the benefits that it has, but you know that this. There's a rumor that the Lord Counselor of the Dwarven Kingdom had the gift of farsight, and you think perhaps this may be how he was able to gain that farsight, is perhaps through this white gold headband, the sign of his office that let him know what was happening in the full extent of the kingdom. Would anyone like this white gold headband?
Looking at it, I've already got a headband that lets me cast Protector, so I should probably hold on to that.
Headbands don't fit Wolfkin very well.
So what's the spell? Farsight?
Farsight. At power level 2.
Yeah, I've got a headband, and I think I'd prefer to keep Protector
Okay.
over Farsight.
Amalthea or Orla?
No?
That'd be
mean,
good for a hunter, wouldn't it?
It would.
Yeah,
The
it would.
yeah. Go for it.
Give you the white
The Eye of Erlish is still in the Wondrous Items party loot, also, which
What
has
exactly
not
is
just
that?
Farsight, but also other things. For Orla.
So you
Okay.
should have the white gold headband in your inventory. And if you want...
Amalthea.
Let's see. Is it a tiny item? Yes, it's a tiny
The Eye of Erlish is like red. I can't actually inspect it, but that's interesting.
Yeah, I don't know why it's like that. I dumped the stuff that we should keep into the party loot when the characters died, but I don't know why it's red.
It's probably
I know.
It's probably a permission. Let me change the ownership on that to observer so that you can all see it, and then I'll bet it will show up. Let me do that real quick, right there.
In the Blood, Phlegm, and Bile book would give someone a boon on healing checks, I think.
That might be good for perhaps for Fade. Yeah, so the Eye of Erlish does Farsight, Divination, and Scrying, all at power level 2. It will cost you 4 willpower to cast any of those spells.
A lot more willpower points than I had before when we got it, so perhaps Amalthea would like to have the one we just found, and I'll take the Eye of Erlish. Or,
Sure.
Yeah, let
or
me-
we could swap those.
Amalthea's got the got something going on between her eyes, so the headband
Okay.
will probably work well.
As long as it doesn't have a little laser light that shines on the ground and she paws at it incessantly.
Yeah.
There, now you should have the white gold headband, yep, in Amalthea, and I put the Eye of Erlish on Orla. There is also a silver staff. This is 1/2 meter long, and this too has an inscription in squiggly runes that winds its way along the staff. If someone wants to make a languages roll, they might be able to interpret that.
I like reading. Oh dear. I saw the improvement thing pop up, and I hoped it was a dragon, but no.
No, it was not.
God, I always roll dragons when I'm trying to learn stuff. I did that with the potions of poison at the end of last week.
So you are pretty sure that this staff is useful for healing, and that perhaps if you use that. But then Fade says, no. And Fade looks at it and says, this is a staff of great power. This staff has a spell. It can summon an earth elemental, a gnome, using this staff. This is quite powerful. It can summon a gnome at power level 3.
Oh my.
This would be excellent for one of the sorcerers.
Right,
Does Fade snatch it out of Phelorian's hand since he thought it was something for healing? In fact, and Phelorian has a staff of blood.
Yeah, I got a special staff myself for necromancers. Yeah.
So let's
Absolutely, nothing to see here.
Let's give. Yeah, you're like, this is just a regular staff. Hand it over. So
I'm looking at the gnome. That looks amazing.
Yeah, you should.
Can
have the silver staff.
Can you enable the description on the white gold headband?
Yep. Let me do that.
Actually, if we're doing that, could you do it for mine? I've got a headband, and I have to edit it to look at what it does.
Yeah, if you go to edit it, I think it will reveal it, but I can hopefully.
It's not
There's
the
a
end of
lot of
it.
HTML in there that
Yeah.
makes it hard to read.
Does that? Did that fix it on the white headband?
No, it just still says headband of white gold sapphires. And I go into edit, and it says, contains at UUID, Farsight, parallel to.
I have to do it on your character. Let me open your character, and I will get that done. I did it to the main one, but I forgot it doesn't automatically do it on the character. So let me do the silver staff on Fade's character. So Fade, you should be able to now hopefully read the silver staff. Let me get Amalthea's done here. So that gold headband. Yeah, it's kind of cool how they hide it, so you have to learn what it is, but then it's a pain in the butt because it's not easy to get it off of there. Can you read that now?
Yes, I can.
Okay, perfect. Let me make sure Lephaleth is the same way.
I think I end up copying, but yeah, now Leffel is a lot better.
Perfect. Anyone else have a magic item that needs to be revealed? Let's see.
Yeah, me please.
The staff. Oh, no, the staff's okay.
Okay, let me get these.
I can view it, but if I try to click on one of the spells, it says I don't have permission to do it.
Okay, I can give permission. That's something I know I can do from here. I can just do spell permission. Give me 1 second. So I have Erlish. And okay, well that's going to be from here. Let's see, it's here. This will probably unlock all of the spells as an item, which is no big deal. You can then, if you learn a spell, you can just drag it onto your character sheet. Let me do this. I'll make you all observers. Then you can't edit them, but you should be able to see them all. Did that work? I don't think that.
While everyone is inspecting their magical items, Sir Cornelius would like to pull some of these large chests and barricade the doors so that we can rest in here.
I'm not sure if that just unlocked the spells. Does it work now if you click on the spell? No, I don't think it did. What were the spells? And I'll manually do each spell. No, we need gnome. Get gnome on here.
Can someone take one of these healing potions and a torch from me? I'm like 1.5 pounds over on my encumbrance.
If you equip them, does it get rid of the encumbrance on there?
It does.
How do you equip them?
I think you just check the
Check
little
them.
white box. I think that will equip them, and then I think it gets rid of the encumbrance.
Oh, okay.
Let's get those. We're gonna do Farsight, Divination. Yeah, it won't let me do all the spells in bulk, but I can do the ones that you guys need here. And I think we need scrying as well. Does anyone else have a spell on a magic item that they would like to be able to just click the little box and see what it is? Any that I have missed?
Yeah, I've got to get Farsight, Divination, Scrying, Magic Seal, and Permanence, but
So Magic Seal and Permanence, you won't be able to cast. Those are what puts the spells on there. They just include them
Right.
so that you know that it's a permanent thing. But so I just made Divination, Farsight, and Scrying observable. So now if you click on the box for that, will it pull up the little card that shows what the spell is?
nah, still saying I don't have permission. It could just be because I don't have any magic skills at all, so...
Give you access to that. Here's what I can do. Let me see if this works. Let me drag Divination onto your character sheet. Okay, yeah, I can do that. So I can just put it down as a spell on there. So Divination, Farsight, and Scrying. It'll show a 0 because you have no magic ability, but you don't have to roll to cast these on the item. You just spend the willpower points. Maybe that's the easier way.
Are you able to add gnome to my sheet?
Yes. Let me do that. That's one you will probably want to cast because that one is fantastic.
And that's power level 3. So how many WP would that take?
So it's if you cast it off the staff, it will take 6. 6 willpower to cast that. If you have the spell that you're able to cast, then you can decide to do it at level 1, 2, or 3, but this one will automatically do it at level 3.
Okay.
Perfect. We get the doors barricaded. Let me just do a quick roll here to see if there's any random encounters while we are resting.
Was there anything in the 2 unlocked chests that we put against the door?
Yeah. No. Sorry, those are empty. Those have been emptied out. Probably when whoever lived here left. Let me see what the roll is here. Oops, that says Fade rolled that. That was actually me that rolled that. You hear more chittering sounds coming from the room that you recently left, but they do not bother you. You think you can probably get in a good rest here. And if we do a full rest here, can Phelorian learn Raise Undead? He would have to have an advancement, and that would be at the end of the session. But you could learn, if you have access to any magic tricks, those just take like a stretch to learn, and you don't have to do an advancement roll. So if anyone has magic tricks on scrolls or anything, you could learn that now.
Fate is just going to look at Amalthea with disapproval, the way she just jumps in the middle of the bed and and calls dibs.
And just spreads
Typical
out.
cat.
Lays sideways across the bed so no one else can use it.
Need
Not-
a plus one water bottle.
Just upset that I beat you to it.
The bed is
Oh, and
quite
I'm-
comfortable. Amalthea does not mind.
Could Sir Cornelius like dangle a piece of string in front of Amalthea and like try and like lead them like off to one side?
Maybe a persuasion roll with a bane. See if Amalthea would even fall for such.
Or could I get a
things.
boon with the string?
No, I think because Amalthea is pretty highly intelligent, she's not likely to be fooled by such tricks. Yeah, she just looks at you like, really, and turns her head and just kind of nudges her body down into the cushion, starts making biscuits with her front paws. It's all comfy.
She's just waiting for 3 o'clock to start knocking all the water bottles off the bedside
Yup.
table.
Oh, so Amalthea is quite good at this. What's Amalthea's reaction to Sir Cornelius trying to lure her with a string?
I'm just checking the bed for traps. I think I found one. I'm gonna have to lie here until it disables itself.
Pretty quick, you hear Amalthea snoring as she's disabling this trap. There's a time delay on it. You can all rest peacefully and make a full recovery.
So then I just had a question. If we had the Child of the Wild weakness, could we technically be resting in here?
True.
We wouldn't have rested the whole time in the dungeon if so.
We would just die after like 3 or 4 days.
Yeah, we'd
I
have
would
died
say you
3
couldn't
days back.
be in a building. Like you could rest in a cave. That would be out of doors, but not in like you would probably struggle in this bedroom. But if you were like in a passageway or a rough-hewn cavern, would probably be easier. But I
guess if we sleep on the hard stone floor,
there we
that'll
go.
just feel better.
I think that would work.
No bed for us.
Everyone will need to eat a ration.
I'm gonna eat one of the rations of apples from the
Party loot?
party loot because I've got no rations, so if that's okay.
Does everyone else have access to rations?
I've just got one left, but yeah, I had 2.
Okay. You are unmolested during the night. You hear the clattering of skeletal feet off in the distance, but nothing that draws near or approaches. And your rest passes uneventfully. There is the door leading to the north, or you could go back the way you came.
I mean, if we go back the way we came, I can get my skeleton minions again. But I think we should at least go north and see what's up there first.
It looks like the trap disabled.
Just in time.
Is this door trapped, locked, whatever?
Give me a spot hidden. It is not trapped or locked.
All right.
This narrow corridor has an unusually high ceiling, which curves a bit further ahead. The atmosphere is stuffy and oppressive, and dust lies thick on the floor. It feels like anything could be coming around the corner at any minute. And Sir Cornelius, as you're in the lead, give me an awareness roll. Yeah, you definitely feel as though nothing has been in here in quite some time. You see a
Well, there
locked
seems to
door
be a
ahead.
doorway at the end of the hall.
Seem quite alone up here.
Phelorian, give me an awareness roll.
Ah, another lock on this one.
Damn.
So you don't see it, nor does Sir Cornelius, but in the northern part of the corridor, where it turns east to west, there is a trap. There's a few broken tables with broken swords and spearheads hoisted to the ceiling and connected to a tripwire near the floor via a counterweight. It is covered by some sort of leather skin that has been painted gray, the same gray as the flagstones. The trap will do 3d6 piercing damage minus armor. That will be for Sir Cornelius. Phelorian, you get an evade roll to avoid being hit as well. So let me roll damage.
Oh my goodness.
Oof.
I have 18
Plus-
evade.
You're supposed to jump away from it.
Yeah, don't
Fucking
jump into.
hell.
Don't try to catch it. Well, that's not bad. So 8 points of damage. So Cornelius, your armor blocks all of it. Phelorian, you take 8.
I will activate my guardian ability when I see this trap. Activate and perhaps put my shield up in front of Phelorian.
I like that. So you'll spend the 2 willpower. Phelorian can get those hit points back.
You're truly a knight.
I think
Really
you just
is.
gave yourself like 45 hit points. Like 45 plus 1.
It lags and then it just doesn't work. And it's like I'm doing it over and over again, but it's not closing it. I need to just relax is what I need to do, I think.
That was awesome. I'm like, how much did you heal? No, I know you're back up to full. That door is indeed locked, Sir Cornelius, and you kind of point out that trap to everyone else. Thankfully, you were the first one through there. Anyone else might have been just crushed under the weight of all that. And this door seems
Yes,
to have...
if the thief wants to take a look at this, it appears there's another lock on this door.
It looks just like the door that had that cipher lock on it that you found earlier. In fact, I probably need to adjust this cipher. I'm just going to unlock that door since you know the answer to it. And you're able to get the door open.
Oh look, I bled from the trap.
That's funny.
Isn't that awesome? That's like my favorite of those premium mods there.
It's simple, but it adds so much to the game.
Wait until we get into a big battle. Last night when we did the Hag's Hut, there was like blood everywhere. So I actually turned down the gore because it got to be like, I had to like, let me wipe out the blood so we can see what's on the floor here. This is a large room with a 5-meter high ceiling and a polished walls of dark stone. In the center of the room is a huge table for 20 people. The table is pierced by a pillar from floor to ceiling, which at eye level turns into a semi-transparent yellowish crystal carved with runes. Phelorian, if you want to try to read those runes, you can give me a languages roll. And Amalthea just walks on the table, knocking...
Yeah, I try to knock it off the table.
Well, Phelorian, you see that this is a lamp, and by touching the pillar and expending 3 willpower, you're able to ignite the lamp. It will flood the room with a warm and soothing glow.
Oh, I would love to do that. I do it really showmanship too, like act like it's a big trick.
When you do, this soothing glow fills the room for a shift of time, and you get a sense, in fact, it's kind of uncomfortable for you, but your hand really does not like this light, as though this light may keep away the undead. And you end up stuffing your hand inside your robes. Heading down that passageway to the south, Sir Cornelius, you find that there is a door.
You're gonna be more on the lookout for traps this time.
Yeah, give me an awareness roll.
Oh wow.
Nice. You are very astutely aware of the potential for traps, but none seem uh, to come to mind, as though whatever traps the dwarves may have set here have long ago been triggered by the undead. Now you do see a metal door right there, Sir Cornelius. Otherwise, the corridor extends down to the south, far beyond the range of your light. And peering into that room, Sir Cornelius, you see that it is a vast room with a low ceiling dominated by rows of fixed stone tables and broken wooden benches. The northern wall is adorned with a long relief of realistically rendered mountains. Sir Cornelius, you recognize the relief as the landscape of the dead forest, except the part in the middle where the Temple of Winds is, you are used to it being dead and withered. It is lush and green in this mural.
All right.
This mural might interest Orla. I believe that was her main goal in coming here.
Yeah, Orla, upon seeing this, you know that this is how the forest should be, and that it reinforces your oath that you made to yourself to see the forest in this state once more, to rid it of that blight. And you know that the only way to do that is to find the Heart of Darkness, which we thought was here, pre-climate change, before fossil fuels are discovered. That's what the forest looked like. You know that the Heart of Darkness was rumored to be in here, but we were told by Prince Colin that it is not here. But that still remains the main part of your quest, in addition to sticking Mogdath with Tephilus's knife and drawing his spirit into it. But other than that, that's what you're here for.
That really inspires me to see that. It reminds me why I'm doing this horrible, grim dungeon delve.
Absolutely. Why you're spending your days in this mixed company. Cornelius has not bathed in quite some time. Now you see, Phelorian, that oblong room has shelves along the walls and a couple of stonework tables in the center. And there are many doors leading out of there, as well as a vaulted passageway to the north. There's also a door down by Sir Cornelius, a metal door.
That looks like that leads into the council room.
Yeah, you would recognize that is likely a room that you have been into before. Sir Cornelius, as you go into that room, where the throne is at the far eastern end, you see a bluish-white figure sitting on the throne, kind of reclining against the side of the throne, his leg up upon the arm, his hands cradling a skull.
Make a beast lore?
Give me a beast lore roll.
I believe this might be Mogdath.
Oh no.
You recognize that this is indeed a death white, and upon seeing him, he looks at you, and you see a cold white hatred glowing in his eyes, and he vanishes.
You.
I thought it was on.
It could
Seeing
still be
him
on.
vanish,
He
can
has
I
just vanished.
Yeah, can I exert my will to see if I can force him to fight me?
How do you propose to do this?
Well, Sir Cornelius isn't the smartest, but he is very honorable, so I think he's just going to call on his honor and perhaps challenge Mogdath.
Give me either persuasion or bluffing, or how do you propose to do it? So that's where the throne is over there.
Yeah, persuasion is going to be the best for me, so I'll do that. Also, I'm a little disheartened seeing him vanish like that. Ah, almost. I have an 11 in persuasion, so...
He does not seem to be fazed by your challenges. You hear a cackling echo throughout the room. Give me 1 second here. Mogdath just got stuck in the wall. Let me see if I can get him out of the wall here.
Well, it looks like my challenge maybe worked a little, and he can't leave.
He wasn't looking. He was looking over his shoulder as he tried to leave, and he got stuck.
There, now he's out. You hear a cackling sound, and you see that fire begin to glow about him. Let me add a little light here. It's this cool white blaze,
Yeah.
and it glows around him. And you can see that he is not afraid of you, and he has no need to be afraid of you. With a snap of his hands, he summons a small army of the undead to his side.
Uh-oh.
Let me drag these out of here, and if you guys are ready for a big battle, I think we got it.
Dear me.
Hopefully, if they're skeletons, Phelorian can take over some of them.
That would be good,
Yes.
but yeah, I'm a little worried after last week when they all died in one massive attack. Of course, this guy's not a big, giant skeleton monster, but he's something maybe scarier, yeah.
So let's just quickly review Tephilus's knife. So if you can deal 1 hit point of damage to Mogdath, then it will draw his spirit into the knife. You'll then lose 1d6 willpower points. If that drops you to 0 willpower points, your soul will get sucked into the dagger, and Mogdath will inhabit your body. Then I think it's every day, you lose 1 willpower point, and you cannot regain willpower except through magical means. But thankfully, we've got Phelorian that can recharge the willpower.
Cornelius, do you want me to throw you Tephilus's dagger? You're the one that's going to be up in his grill, so to speak.
We could do that, or I can try and engage him, and if, or even Amalthea, can she do the backstabbing
Amalthea,
challenge?
yeah.
Hell, actually, yeah.
Yeah, when Amalthea comes into the room, I'm going to pass her Tephilus's dagger and go, "This is the one we need. You got to get him."
No pressure. I know you just got here, but you're gonna have to fight this
Yeah,
mega.
yeah, we fully trust you.
Let me give you Tephilus's dagger real quick, and then I'm going to get this battle started. I'm going to have to group some of these undead together just because it's going to be crazy drawing all those cards.
I'm going to miss that dagger.
Tephilus's dagger.
So I was thinking, if the dagger prevents fear, would that mean that Orla wouldn't have had those fear attacks last time?
Let me look at the description.
That's okay. It's part of her journey.
Probably need to make this
Maybe you have to
zero.
call on the dagger to do that, and Orla wasn't aware that that was one of its magical properties.
I certainly wasn't.
There we go. So now, Amalthea, you should have Tephilus's dagger, and I believe that will give you that information.
The link to Tephilus's dagger isn't working for me.
Man, I just made that. Let's see. Let me see if I do this. Now does the link work?
It keeps going to the introduction. Let me.
It's. I think it's hidden in that introduction. They didn't code this very well. So if you click on it, let's see. It's in the just in the introduction. Does it say the dagger given to Tephilas by his master god Vendel is magical, and kind of talks about the whole process there. Yeah, I need to do this one.
It says, "My master Galvindel gave me the dagger, imbued with powerful magic. Allows us to bind the undead. If Magda is struck by the blade, his evil spirit will be gone inside it. Take the dagger to Godville, where my master can destroy. It's the only way to beat Magdath for good." But
let's see. Let me see.
now it's showing up.
Okay, perfect. So now you can see the whole Tephilus's dagger. that talks about
Yeah.
like the willpower and all that stuff? Okay, perfect.
Sure.
All right, let me get this initiative set on here. Make sure I can see everyone. So that is. Oh, yeah, don't need that. Okay.
And then, have you made the Army of the Undead visible, or am I the only one that can't see them?
I think they're in the dark, but they should
Okay.
be visible. Let me get this set up in initiative, then I'm going to group a bunch of these together just so
No.
it's not drawn.
No worries. I
5,000
was
cards.
just wondering if I needed to reset.
Nope, it should be there. I think once you get closer, I think everyone will be able to see them. Let me make
Okay,
a
cool.
leader. Cornelius. I don't want him to attack with Sir Cornelius.
I never do good on initiatives, except for when I do, and I just don't talk about them when I do, of course.
Alright, here we go. Let's make group leader. Almost done. Get this one set to follow, and then I'm going to do the archers. Spoiler, there's archers. Make that as a leader.
Well, it's been nice running with you all. Just looking at the
Yeah.
initiative order. Oh my god.
Yeah, that's scary.
Archer.
No idea what you're talking about. None of you can run as fast as me.
Yeah, it's not how well you do in combat, it's how fast you run away.
Uh-huh.
Alright, 2 more, and then I'll have it ready.
I mean, Amalthea is pretty damn worried.
That's why they call this paths of glory and not paths of somewhat recognition.
Right?
But Phelorian keeps turning his companion's hand into his own. They're, she doesn't want her paws to be Phelorian's pets.
I
That's why I keep
respect
my
the rule.
nails dirty.
Alright.
Oh, what's the timer?
So,
Yeah, I was about to say this. Let's be a time.
When that goes off,
there
we're all
is-
dead.
There is now a timer on the map. As if I weren't devious enough in the first place. That's actually just to remind people to take your turn. And I don't think I have it set to the right time because everyone felt a little rushed last time. But we'll give it a shot. It will go off if you take too long. And it's mostly because the people I was playing with sometimes have a little bit of indecision, and so I wanted to kind of spur them to, hey, take your turn. Here we go. Crossbow fires in at Sir Cornelius. I also changed the I changed the targeting icons as well, so it shows like a bullseye, so it's easier to know who you're targeting. Sir Cornelius, would this archer ignore your armor or double weapon damage? He's not intelligent, so he will do double weapon damage. Ooh. Alright, let me assign that to Sir Cornelius.
Oh, wow. So he did. That would have been 12 damage.
Yep. I should have given you the option to parry with your shield if you wanted to. I did not do that.
I need a dragon to parry anyway, so
Yeah,
I
you
will
would have.
not do that.
Another archer fires in with a crossbow. That is a hit. Wow. Okay. That one hits as well. Do you want to
I can't
parry
see
that
your
one?
hit rolls. I don't know if I want to use one of my abilities.
Oh, sorry. That's set to private.
It's rolling like your hit rolls as private rolls.
Okay, so this one is not a dragon. It's a hit. Do you want to parry this one with your shield?
No, I'll probably use my defensive ability
Okay.
and then parry it.
You can use your shield to parry.
Of course.
Do you push it?
I'm a little scared seeing all these skeletons.
Okay, so you succeed. It would have been 11 damage. You would have taken, 3 more damage. But you successfully parry that with your
Yes,
shield.
from 11.
This guy here is going to come in at fade with a crossbow. That's a hit. Fade, do you want to evade that?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead and give me an evade roll. Nice. This one is going for Phelorian. Yeah, these guys suck. Holy cow. Crossbow from the darkness fires out at Phelorian.
Oh.
Random player character or friendly NPC. So even will be random character, odd will be NPC. Well, actually, no. This is going to be against the skeleton because it's the skeleton. It's worded as though it's a player doing it. So he's going to hit that guy there. Let me roll damage.
You gonna take that from him?
Oh yeah, sorry. That's it says to fade. It's not to fade. It's to this guy here.
Skeleton Civil
Oh no,
War.
I was gonna try to get some infighting going on the skeletons.
Yeah, that skeleton did not like that, as that crossbow just rocketed through him. This one's coming in at Orla, and it's coming straight from the east. So there seem to be archers down to the southwest as well as to the east.
So, from over here, or
Yeah, it's, or sorry, from the west.
okay.
East.
Yeah,
Well,
okay,
I
so
was
can't see.
thinking, maybe in Australia, east and west are mixed up, but no.
No, only north and south.
There we go. So from the west, do you want to evade that or fast forward
I will
that?
evade that. Yes. So,
Then there's one more archer.
yes, that succeeds.
Excellent. The last archer is going to come in at Amalthea. And that is a fail. Oops. Skeletal warrior steps up. This one has a crossbow bolt stuck in its scapula. But he double moved. That's his turn. Amalthea, your turn. And then Orla.
Florian, you want to go?
I'm open to the suggestion, but I can't see any of them except for this one. So, I mean, I theoretically I could use Sense Undead maybe to be able to tell where they are, and then take control of them that way. But that might be pushing it.
I'll switch. I'll swap with Florian. That's fine.
Swap here. Phelorian, you are up.
Oh yeah. Also, the spell has a distance, so I have to be within 10 meters of them.
Let's see. If you do it, the one that you can see.
It's almost dead.
Yeah.
It'd be useful to stop him from attacking next turn, but little else. The rest of the room's also dark, so I don't even know where they're at. Like, there's some over here, probably.
Did you take control of the Death White?
Wishful thinking.
You know that there are undead directly to the west.
Would I use Sense Undead to be able to... Well, that's kind of meta. I'm just thinking, like, to be able to, like, okay, they're here, and then control them, but that, yeah, I mean, that doesn't really...
I think you'd have to see them to control them. You know that there are some to the west, over here into the darkness, and you know that there are some to the southwest as well.
Warriors are definitely going to go that way. I could move here and then hopefully see some. That's my hope.
Do you have light, or are you stuck within the range of the light?
I mean, I have a torch.
Okay.
I don't know if it's activated, but I have one.
We'll find out if you move, if it's activated.
Oh, because there's a damn pillar here. I can't move. Oh, so I'm not going to be able to move that far anyways. Fuck.
Oh yeah, you got
okay.
light. There you go.
Oh, cool.
You can see there are 5 skeletal. There are 3 warriors and 2 archers over there.
Yeah. Okay. I don't know if you want to let me be able to specify, but I could take 3. I would like to take
I'll let you
the
specify.
2 archers and the warrior in the front.
Okay.
But I guess the first 3 I can see. But yes.
Give me a roll.
And maybe Master Spellcaster would be useful here.
Now, did they did they do a save, or do you just automatically if you succeed?
Reading the description is it doesn't say anything about them doing anything. It just says you bring 1 under your control per power level, basically.
Perfect. So let me swap these guys out. I should have Mr. Bones and others here. So let me swap this guy for Mr. Bones. And turn him upside down. The archers. Let's grab one of those. They don't have that yet, but I will get it right now. Sorry, let me make a copy of this guy. Okay, let me give you ownership. Swap these two guys out. Rotate their tokens. Okay. Add them in combat. And we should be ready to go.
Yeah, so I also used my master spellcaster to hit this crossbow bolt wounder down here.
Perfect.
So he gets his willpower thing.
Okay, and that is what level did you do that at? Level 3? Okay.
Yeah.
So he will keep the high roll. He needs to beat a 5. If he does not, then you get the willpower. No, he does not.
Sorry guys, my stuff is so micro. It took a lot of time, but kind of useful. Only a few people have willpower down, so I would say you guys should top up, and then I'll just take the rest. I can actually give you guys more as well.
So that will actually kill him.
Oh.
Good
that
one.
down as a kill. You know, I forgot to write down who had a demon earlier. Was that Phelorian also had a demon?
I rolled a demon, yeah.
Yep.
On my languages, I think.
That's right. I don't think anyone else got a demon.
You can go over your max willpower by anything. It just goes away after
Yeah,
rest.
it's just like temporary hit points.
You could have like 50 willpower theoretically with this spell. Yeah. So there's 17. Just tell me what you take, and then both of you, and then I'll take the rest. I guess 12 if Cornelius takes 5.
3 for me, if possible.
I'll take whatever you want to give because I'm going to spend a lot.
There'll be a lot
I
of
think.
banish and
You need
purge and everything else going on here.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna do twin shot.
Okay.
Can I do 3 willpower?
Yeah, please.
Sir,
Oh, I am no knight.
Phelorian?
So Cornelius 5, Orla took 3, 3 for Fade is 11, so there's still 6 more. That would top off Phelorian.
It's a
I wish
dragon.
that dragon counted.
Me too, but still got it.
Yep.
So
And this is on Mogdath.
so that's on Mogdath.
Okay, go ahead and roll damage.
That's 1, and I'm assuming he's only going to take half, but
That is a magical weapon, right? Your bow.
yes.
He takes full damage from magical weapons.
Oh, okay, so 28. I'm not gonna move anywhere.
So let me draw the initiative for those minions you added. The archers have already gone. It's just the warrior who's still in rotation.
Yes.
I don't know why this. Sorry, I probably shouldn't have even drawn the cards. I just saw the buttons and I wanted to click them.
That's okay. That's what buttons are there for. Let's see. So then that was.
Phelorian, did I get any will points out of that?
From what now?
From just when you just drew the will points, or
Yeah,
I
you.
I got
You
3.
took at least 3, right? Yeah.
Yep, cool. All right, thank you.
from my math, I think I had 6 left. So you guys took 11. Yeah,
Yes.
I'm bad at math, but yeah.
Yeah, 5 for Cornelius, 3 for Orla, 3 for
I think Fade took a couple too. Yeah. So you actually go to 3 above your max, Fade. I don't know if you can input that on the sheet. You're at 20, I think.
Yeah, I tried and it won't let me.
Oh, okay. I guess we could just
Yeah, you
put
just-
back
just
3
have
when you
to
use them.
Just remember what you got here. The Death White lets out a ghastly scream that cuts like a rusty blade to the
Ooh.
character's souls. Everyone within 20 meters suffers a will attack with a Bane on the roll. And 20 meters is going to be everyone. Except for, actually, not Amalthea and not Fade.
Damn, that's so close. That's... Oh, wow. Karma.
Sir Cornelius uses Fearless. Orla, give me a... Oh, you did. It's a Bane.
Oh.
So Phelorian and Orla. will
Push it
suffer this.
again.
Let me roll this fear attack. Enfeebled. The fear drains your energy and determination. You lose 2d6 willpower to a minimum of 0 and become disheartened. Let me see how many willpower. That's horrible.
That is a bad one.
You will both lose this many willpower, 5 willpower, and become disheartened. And then it would be...
I'm already disheartened, so...
So then you'll take another condition, and you can choose. Now, Fade, you evaded that crossbow bolt, correct? So that would be your turn.
Yes.
Am I remembering that correctly? Excellent.
Yes.
Then we go back to Mogdath, and then Sir Cornelius will be next. Let's see what Mogdath does here. Life Drain. The Death White grabs an unfortunate character who feels their life force leaving them. The victim loses 2d6 hit points and as many willpower. Armor has no effect, and the Death White recovers the same amount of hit points. Let me see what Mogdath's movement is. Okay, let's take a look here. It's going to be Phelorian.
Can I use fast footwork?
You sure can.
We're watching the old guy just doing a bit of a dance there now.
I may look old, but I'm actually an adult. I'm not quite old yet.
Just your job.
You evade. And so, yeah, you can move 1 square. Perfect. Sir Cornelius.
Taking their action.
Who's taken their action?
Amalthea, have they already gone yet?
No, they're after you as a warrior, Dianys's hand, and then Amalthea. Do you want to trade with
If Amalthea wants to... Yeah, if they can do their backstab because
Oh,
Mogdath is
I'm
engaged
right
with
there, and I'm
Phelorian.
next to her. Yeah, that's true. You can reach, and I'm engaged.
So
That is
I'll-
a great idea. Let me
Yeah.
swap you.
Yeah, I'll switch with Amalthea then.
That would be a noble maneuver.
Here, you go first.
Arya Stark, like Game of Thrones moment, I guess.
Switch with Amalthea. Amalthea. All right, Amalthea, your turn.
Whoops. 3, 5. Oh,
Is that pillar going to be in the way?
yep. No, I got around it.
Oh, nice.
Got 16 movement, I would have hoped.
Yeah, that skin of the snake armor gives you a little extra movement.
And then, yeah, I will activate the backstab ability.
And the good news is Mogdath has used both their turns, and so they cannot evade this.
So, I want to stab. And I have a boon.
Okay, roll damage.
Oh,
Oh, I get an extra D8 when I backstab, right?
Yep. go ahead and add that.
I mean, I don't think it really matters.
Nope, you
We
just
wanna
have to
get
do.
the,
You got through the protection.
Yeah.
So as long as you deal 1 hit point of damage, you will immediately lose this many willpower points.
Got it.
Not terrible.
2, not bad. You hear Mogdath shriek as the blade pierces through Mogdath's incorporeal form, and as it strikes, you feel it as though it's hitting something solid. And Mogdath's eyes turn to you with a look of fear, and you feel the blade drawing the life force into it. Mogdath twitches and shrivels as his body gets stuck into the blade, and the blade begins to thrum in your hands with a very painful sensation. This saps your willpower of 2. You now have Mogdath trapped in the blade.
Alright, I'm gonna go over here and hide from the archers to the south.
Yep, because you still have
Actually,
movement.
they're southwest, so I'll go that way.
Perfect. The warrior, this is your turn, Luke. You've got this warrior.
Yeah. So he can't actually like see anything around him because it's dark. I could just barely see the boys around him. I guess he's probably just gonna move this way anyways. So
Yeah, he'd probably come in and try and cover or something.
how much movement do they have? 8.
Because if you can get him in front of you, the crossbowmen can't shoot through him because they can't shoot through enemies.
There's pillars. I don't think he can reach me.
But he could do it diagonal. So I can maybe move him over. So that would be 1,
Oops, sorry.
2,
I think that was
3,
8.
4. Did you want there? Oops.
Sorry. So what happened is I moved him.
Oh, you moved him and I moved him. I go, you go.
He can move that far. I think. Oh no, he can move here.
Yeah, you can move to right there.
Okay.
And then Dianys's hand.
Oh, okay. Kind of forgot about him. How rude.
Don't let the hand hold Teflus's dagger. That would not
No.
be good.
Yeah, no.
Sir Cornelius.
Yeah.
So the question is, do you do battle with these undead or do you flee?
I mean, to be fair, well, I'm very low on willpower, but if I get one good drain willpower, power level 2, it might not be so bad.
Is there... Let me see how many are left.
There's some to the south. I know that much.
So those 2 archers that you can see up in kind of that corner, those are friendly, but the 2 skeletons behind them are enemies.
And they have not gone yet.
Yep, their turn is coming up.
Well, I'm just going to come hide up behind this pillar, and that's all I can do.
I guess these guys already shot at us earlier, but they can still move, right?
Yeah, they can still move. They haven't taken a movement yet.
Oh, I moved the other one before it was even his turn. Sorry.
It's his turn's coming up. This guy's going to come up and go at Cornelius. Oh, that is a hit. Do you want to... Actually, you can't parry, but you can... Do you want to use one of your reactions or just take the hit?
Could I parry if I didn't use my action?
So you technically took your turn.
Or does
you chose
the
not
movement
to.
count as your action?
Yeah, so
Yeah.
you can't save half of your action, but you could use your defensive if you want to.
No, I'll just take the hit.
Okay. And your armor blocks all of that. And then it would have been friendly archer's turn, but he already moved. And then we go to these guys. That's a miss. Let's see. And we got a round 2. So Mogdath lasted 1 round. That's awesome. Amalthea, you're up first. Lock
Wise
the door behind
move.
you.
See ya.
Friendly archer.
You can move and shoot, right?
Yes, you can. Oh, nice. Roll damage.
Good lad.
Excellent. These guys are at least capable. The last undead that you controlled didn't serve much purpose. Excellent.
Oh, the skeleton's bleeding.
See the little blood splatter. So if he's down at least half, so you know he's bloodied. Oh man, he's got line of sight to Phelorian.
Honestly, I didn't even realize there was archers left. Sheesh.
Do you want to try to evade that, Phelorian?
Oh yeah, I haven't acted yet.
Yep.
Okay, yeah, I will evade that. Do my best. Oh man, I've got a really good evade and I'm so terrified every time I use it. I have to get in that
Don't you
demon.
have an 18
Oh yeah, I
now?
got a demon on the evade, didn't I? Yeah, I've got an 18 now on it.
Nice.
Yeah. I did. I rolled 2 demons this session because I rolled a demon on my evade earlier. I forgot about that. But
This archer has line of sight to Orla.
Could Phelorian have moved back 2 meters
Yes,
then when he
yep.
evaded?
oh, that's
He could
Then
move
he
2
head
meters.
back towards the door because we're getting
Thank you.
out.
yeah, that's a good shout.
Also, now you're behind a column a bit.
This
Oh, that's true. I
crossbow
can move
bolt-
diagonally, right?
Yes. This one comes in at Orla from the southwest. That's a hit. Do you want to evade that or use your fast footwork?
I will use fast footwork. That was nearly a 19.
Nice. The bolt strikes the door just next to you. This one, oh, you can see fade.
I will also go back by 1. Oops.
Fade, do you want to evade that?
No, I'll take my chances.
Okay. Yeah, otherwise you don't get to really do anything.
Yeah, and I'm dead last.
Floating like
I
a
haven't
butterfly.
done anything yet.
All right, let me give you that damage. That is not insignificant. You see blood splatters. This one can see, yes, can see Phelorian.
These pillars are useless.
No. He's just in the right spot. You have evaded. You don't have fast footwork.
I do.
Oh, you
But
do?
if I use it, I can never drain willpowers, so... Well, I mean, that won't kill me. It'll leave me on 1 health.
Do you take it?
I think I honestly think I will take it because I've got a healing potion. I've got my hand, which theoretically could heal me with my potion. Like I've got options. The next archer has line of sight.
Sir Cornelius. You're in perfect spot for
I
a double
will
slash.
use double slash.
Yeah. And that's a hit. Roll damage.
That's against the first one. And the second one,
Echo Rumba.
only 6.
Wow.
I believe the second one is damaged, so might be enough.
Well, that one's down. Second one for 6. Let's see, what's his armor? He's got 3 hit points. And his armor is 2, so just barely you take him out. Nice, double kill. And then you can move if you haven't moved.
Yeah, I'm gonna start retreating.
Friendly warrior.
So I could theoretically try to just use this warrior's meat shield to really cover the retreat if you guys like. Again, I can't actually see anything with the minions, so I can't see them right now, but I think you can hit one, right?
Yeah, there's one right there. There's one right there.
Yeah, it's in the darkness, complete and total, so I can't target it, but I'll just roll the weapon if you like.
Yeah, awful bunny for a meat shield. But...
Ooh, roll damage.
Not bad. What a hero. I wasn't able to target it, but I'm proud of him.
Nice. Well, he took 5 from that. His armor blocked 2 of it.
Not bad.
And then Orla.
Okay. I
Do you want to
currently...
trade with Fade? Get Fade out of there?
Yeah, I think that's a very good idea. And also, for some reason, I started measuring and now I can't get off measuring. Oh, maybe I have now. So,
There we go. Fade, you are up.
Do you guys want me to run, or do you want me to cast a spell?
run, doggy.
Who needs healing? Phelorian needs healing.
I do have a potion on me, though, and my hand can give that to me.
I can also do Guardian, I think.
Yeah.
Until Phelorian has his next turn, so we can escape.
I can still move and stuff, right? So I could
Yeah.
theoretically move on my
You've
next
used
turn.
your action, so this round you wouldn't be able to take any actions.
No, but I could move, and then my hand could give me a potion.
Yes, yep.
Because I can cast a spell.
Yeah,
I can-
I just think I don't know if I'm the only hurt person, but I feel like I'm probably going to heal pretty good in a minute.
Do you have light, Fade?
Yes.
Do you want to cast light on, like there's plenty of rocks around. You could throw a rock across the room that would light it up. That would probably take your turn, but then you would be able to see what's down there.
Fade casts light on the table.
Yeah, you could cast light on the table.
Do you guys want me to cast Gnome? Do we want to use that out?
I don't know if we particularly need it anymore, but
I'm not certain Gnome's the instant cast. I think it's like it takes a stretch or to do it.
Does it?
Light would be good because I can't currently see any bad guys. So
Okay, I will cast light on a stone
Okay.
then, and throw that.
Do you want to throw it to the west or down to the southwest?
I think down to the southwest.
Get some light on this one here.
And then I will slip in here because it appears I have soiled myself.
There we go. Now you can see all the undead down there.
Yay!
And that's
Phelorian, you have used your action, the hand.
You can still move though, right? Or is that?
No, so your action would be to move.
Oh, I didn't realize movement was an action because you can move and then attack. So.
Yeah, so your action is to do movement and then one other thing, which can be another movement, or it could be an attack or a spell or things like that. Friendly archer.
Alright, I'm looking at the archers who trade with us. Oops.
This guy. They're gonna wail on your skeleton friend over here. Oh, the dragon.
Oh yes.
Yeah, that skeleton is done for.
He did his duty.
He did what he
Yeah,
had
it
to
was
do.
enough.
Orla, your turn.
Okay, so this guy is a bad guy, right?
Yep, he's a bad guy.
All right, I'm going to just shoot him with my bow. So
Nice.
9 points of damage, and I can't currently move myself, but I think I would stay in until we can get Phelorian out, but I might just back a little bit to the other side of the door. Yeah,
That right there.
thank you.
Yep.
Yep.
Are you still stuck on measuring?
Yeah.
If you hit F5, it will reload, and it probably will take that off. Did that work for you?
No, because I have a Mac and I don't have an F5.
Oh shoot. Or however you might refresh a browser. Like if
Oh,
you're
there
able
it
to
is.
do that.
Okay, I got it. Okay.
These guys are wailing on our skeletal allies here. But they're doing what they needed to do, keeping them off of Phelorian. for this one. Oh, that was on a dragon. Rolled to a 7. Phelorian, do you want to evade this?
If I evade, I can't move. Is that what happened last
Right,
turn?
unless you have fast footwork.
Right, so...
Can I do Guardian?
I think you have to be within 2 meters of that skeleton.
I had hoped to save my last willpower, but we're retreating, so whatever. Oh, that was what I wrote last time, too. Scary stuff.
And then you can move 1 square. And
Maybe,
then-
well... I can't move on to Cornelius, so I had to move there.
Right. And then, Orla, it's your turn.
Okay, can I target that guy?
Fuck, well...
No.
Oh, my skeleton said that. That was fun.
Yeah, that's what sucks, Phelorian, is you've got
Actually, shouldn't have
1,
moved.
2,
thinking
3
about
have,
it.
3 have line of... If you want to move back, you can. Otherwise, 3 of them have line of sight to you.
Yeah.
Oh, 1.
You need Fade's
9.
teleport. There we go. That might be enough. But, oh, of course, all he does. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Yeah.
That just gave it to you. Sorry, Orla. Give yourself 4 hit points back. And you took out that skeleton there. Kill for Orla. Excellent. Now it is friendly archer that has 2 bad guys on him.
Yeah, the mace is still going. Bro, he did his best.
Dianys's hand.
I should have swapped with Phelorian so he could get out.
Yeah, I'll swap with Florian.
Thanks.
Swap. Phelorian, your turn.
Alrighty, so I got 12 movement. Oh, I just need the skeleton instead of myself.
Yeah, he's running with us.
Hold on, this is gonna take a second.
You stuck under him? Let me move you.
Yeah, I can. Yeah, okay.
You could go up through that door right up above you.
Oh, I didn't even notice that door. My his blind panic. He didn't even notice the easier and nearer route.
Yeah, no one has checked to see if that door is locked or anything, so that's why I didn't go up through it.
Yeah, it is open. Or unlocked,
Right.
I should say. Now, these archers. Oh, he has a line of sight to Orla.
Woo. Fast footwork. That's my last will points.
The good,
But I
well,
think
There's like
With
3
it.
more of them
if
as
you
well.
get it right and can move a square, can you move? Oh, Fade's in the way.
True.
No, I think you can go straight up.
There's
through
one
that door.
opening.
Yeah, yeah, you can go through there.
What about Cornelius? Well, he's got a door down there.
Yeah, he could go through that door. He can go through that allied archer. Oh.
No.
I'm gonna go sickly, and I'll push it.
Nice.
Okay.
There we go.
Oh yeah.
Nice. can barely see Cornelius. I don't think the other ones will be able to hit him without moving. This one can see him. That is a fail.
I think if I'm obscured, I think they get a Bane on their roll, by the way. At least for range combat, I'm pretty sure if your target's obscured, you get a Bane on the roll.
That skeleton moves forward.
Can we see? He's got a straight shot at you. This one won't have a Bane on it. Oh, actually, no. He can't see you. The friendly skeleton's in the way. So he's going to change his aim.
What is dead may never die.
Right? But this guy might. We'll take half of that. This one. Yeah, that skeleton is just blocking the line of sight here. Oh, and a miss. Amalthea. Do you want to swap with Cornelius?
Yeah, I can do that. That's fine.
Sir Cornelius.
Can I pick up this friendly archer and run through this door?
Do you want to pick him up? You can just move right past him if you want.
His turn's next, so
Yeah, but
move right after
if I
you.
can save him, I guess, or if
If
he
you want to
can
give
move
him extra
next.
turn, I wouldn't object, but he does go baff right after you.
If you pick
I might
him
just push him through the door here.
Okay, give me a strength roll to heave him through the door. Okay, you've got him through the door, and then you can move through the door as well. I think we're all out of combat. Is that correct?
Yeah, if we can shut the doors.
You hear the smashing of bones as friendly skeleton is destroyed in the other room, and the thudding of crossbow bolts on those doors. These doors do not have locks on them.
Right. These stone benches, can we shove them up against the doors if they open
It will
the
take
right
a
way?
strength roll with a bane to get those stone benches moved, but it is possible.
Somebody want to give me a hand?
I'm giving Phelorian the dagger.
Oh.
So Phelorian will take willpower damage for taking the dagger.
I've also got 1 willpower, so you may just murder me here.
I'm not giving Phelorian the dagger.
If I get a rest, I can like recharge. I can drain willpower on myself and give it to somebody, like in an emergency.
And if you want to do a round rest now, you could easily do that round rest if someone wants to gain. Except for Amalthea cannot regain willpower.
But if I regain enough willpower, I could. Oh damn! Well,
you could drain it from friendly skeleton.
Yeah, but I can only do power level 1. This is 2d6, but.
So that was a strength check with the bane to get one of the benches across the door.
Yes.
Is that right?
Yep.
Okay. If somebody helps me, do I get rid of the bane?
Yep, exactly.
Does anyone want to help me push?
I'm
Yeah, Sir
exhausted.
Cornelius will help you.
Okay. All right, that's for the
No,
1st one, and I guess we need to get around the corner and do the other one. Oh God.
Do you want me to roll? I have a 17 for strength.
That'd be good.
Oh.
Go ahead and make that roll, Cornelius.
Oh, good one.
Nice. You get the door barricaded here. You can hear the sounds just outside this door where Fade was as the handle is being tried.
Do we still have another door we've got to block?
Yes,
Oh,
so the
we
one that
good.
Cornelius came through. That's the one that they're trying that handle now.
Okay.
Now Amalthea just found a room. Let me just describe what Amalthea finds in this room really quickly.
Amalthea's trying to find a way out. The creepy old guy that likes to deal with dead things isn't taking the
Hey,
creepy
there's
dead
that
thing.
room. There's that room with the golden glow that Undead Hand didn't like up to the north. That chamber room off Gwenna's bedroom.
So
With the long
Amalthea, you found a large room with a low ceiling, dominated by 2 enormous fireplaces with ovens and stoves in the center of the room. Their flues widen towards the ceiling. There's a faint trickle, and one wall glistens with water. This looks to be some sort of kitchen.
Is the door there that we can shut?
It does not lock, though.
Nah.
The door is open. Skeleton shuts the door. So Cornelius steps up to the door.
Was I able to do that? I wanted to stab my sword through the door when they were trying it. Was I able to do that?
Oh, yeah, go ahead and give that a shot with a bane. Sorry, I did not hear that. Roll damage, and they'll take half damage. This is armor. It does not finish him off, but you feel the blade punch into him.
Does anybody need healing?
Phelorian is pretty badly hurt.
Oh, I actually am at full health. I used my healing.
Oh, are you?
potion.
Okay. Then Phelorian is fine.
I'm only down 4 hit points.
Yeah, Cornelius took some damage, and I think that's it. They are still trying that door, Cornelius. Amalthea, you find a door there on the west that opens up into a hallway.
We try to drag this bench down to the door.
That stone bench is quite heavy. It will be a strength check with a double bane to try to move that. It is possible, but it's quite heavy.
I'm gonna light my torch. I'm getting the hell out of here.
Let me give you a torch.
Put your back into it. Is that me trying? If Corny helps me, do I get rid of one bane?
You do.
I'll help you. Ooh, look at her. She's strong.
Wow. Yeah, you put your back into it and you get that door secured.
Oh.
Excellent. Amalthea, you have found a room with the walls of polished black stone. There are several low wooden beds in a row, most of them broken. Against one wall is a larger low bed of stone. This looks to be perhaps the cook's quarters.
Alright, these people sleep on stone. Dwarves are weird.
Yeah, it does not look comfortable at all. Cornelius, you have found a different room. This is...
Looks maybe like a pantry.
It's a food storeroom, a large storage room so packed with shelves, cupboards, and chests, it is difficult to get an overview. All of the food once stored here has rotted away long ago. Give me a... are you searching
Oh,
through here,
shit.
Cornelius?
We'll
get back to
probably
what Amalthea
glance
just
around.
found.
What in the...
Give me a spot hidden roll, Cornelius. Yeah, Amalthea just found something.
This is not the way out.
Definitely not.
Sorry, you said a spot hidden?
Spot hidden,
roll?
yeah.
Okay.
You notice that there's this curtain on the western wall, and if you push back the curtain, you can see that there is a doorway there. And if you step through the doorway, I think I can move you into... if you can see. I think... Can you see that, Cornelius?
Yeah, I can... I have my torch lit, so I can see.
Perfect. This is a small hidden room. This is a room with a low ceiling and worn wooden paneling on the walls, dominated by a handful of large stoneware pots filled with taps. 2 of the pots are half full of fine brandy, smoked and mushroom spiced, respectively. There's also a door to the
Does
north.
it seem to be preserved?
Well, give me a healing roll. Yes, this seems quite fine. This is fine dwarven vintage.
I'll give it a try then.
Yeah, go ahead and give me a Constitution roll. Yeah, this is very, very good stuff. You heal a condition of your choice, except for dazed. You know that.
Well, I'm no longer scared.
You know
This
that this
was
is
good.
very potent stuff, and were you to over partake, it may have deleterious consequences. But for now, you feel that that scared condition leaving your body.
Yep. Liquid purge.
Mm-hmm. There's a door to the north, or you can go back into the storeroom.
Did I hear Amalthea getting scared?
You probably heard a yelp, a little wow, from someone in a passageway to the west.
I will make my way back and leave this door for later.
The sound, it sounds like the faster way might be to go through that door to the north, but if you want to go the way you came, I can move you there.
I think if I just peering in here, I think I want to go the other way.
Okay, let me move you.
I think I'll go back.
Into there. There we go. All right, let's go to Amalthea really quickly. So Amalthea, you peer into this room, a vast hall with a high vaulted ceiling. On the northern wall are 3 large fireplaces connected to vats, tanks, and pipes scattered throughout the room. Next to one of the fireplaces, a big, black-scaled reptilian creature lies perfectly still. In a sooty corner are pieces of coal. And let me just post a picture of this, and then we will take our break. Let's see. And that is a perfect spot for about an 8 or 9 minute break. I will see you all shortly.
headed to the mountains to rescue the princess from the evil goblin. I ignore all the signs of impending danger because I'm a fighter and not some crappy ranger. 47 hit points and a high dexterity, 17 for strength. Kobolds are afraid of me, crafted from numbers on living paper. I skip from the mundane to a medieval caper. While in real life, my fate is unspoken. Hero roll of the dice, and my fate is unspoken. I locate the lair, but it doesn't make much sense to me. I think that the DM might be out to get me. A hero in armor and truth, bards tell my legacy. The flame of my torch illuminates the enemy. I win in a battle, hewing foes asunder. The deeper I venture, the deeper I wonder. The bodies pile up before me, the corpses I plunder. The deeper I venture, the deeper I wonder. Crafted from numbers on living paper. I skip from the mundane to a medieval caper. While in real life, my fate is unspoken. Hero roll of the dice, and my fate is unspoken. I drink my last potion. I charge through the open gate. The flame of the dragon, try to seal my awful fate. With a handful of dice, 5 times I roll 20. The dragon goes down, the DM no bloody. I leave with the princess, a satchel chock full of gold. We head to the tavern where my mighty tale unfolds. Crafted from numbers on living paper. I skip from the mundane to a medieval caper. While in real life, my fate is unspoken. Hero roll of the dice, and my fate is unspoken. she said. I think him and I go the life of a hero, struggling to stay alive. It's worth all the hardship though, 'cause now I'm a level 5. Level 5.
Alright, I am back.
Oh, there.
Excellent. We'll let everyone else kind of trickle in. Yeah, this is probably too large to be an animal companion for Orla. This thing is quite large. But it is super cute.
It is.
Doesn't automatically look unfriendly, so
Yeah.
could just back out of the room though.
Excellent. So Fade is back. Is Reese and Henrik here?
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh, Reese is here. How about Henrik? Have we got a Henrik? Amalthea, you notice that this reptilian creature that is perfectly still, give me an awareness roll when you stumble into this room.
There's a big damn creature there.
There is. It's also a big damn sleeping creature. It seems to be asleep.
All right. I like that. Uh, doesn't seem to have anything of value near it.
Let me see. Does it? It is surrounded by barrels of with taps on them. These would be similar to the ones that Cornelius found, but you weren't privy to that. There are also broken furniture in some areas of this room. Much of it is sooty and blackened. There is, because of your good awareness roll, there is a strong smell of brandy in this room.
Huh.
But you do not see a hoard or treasure of any kind in here.
All right. Then there's nothing here for me, nothing shiny. So I will quietly close the door behind me and go back down here. I did forget to do a spot hidden here to see if I found anything in here, but
Yeah, you can,
I don't think
give
there's
me
any.
a spot hidden roll there. I'll give you.
I don't think there's anything to find. So
I'll give you a scavenge roll. Nice. You find a treasure card. A silver brooch. This has a value of 2d6 times 5. Let's see how much this thing's worth.
$30.
Yep, 30 gold.
All right.
Oh, sorry, 30 silver. 30 silver, not 30 gold.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, I'll
Pocket that.
put it on. Looks like it's got some kind of now identifies me as the head chef. So
Right.
are we getting out here? Are we getting out here, guys, or what?
Yeah, so what is the quest is to trap Mogdath in the dagger and to find the Heart of Darkness. You have trapped Mogdath, and you have also found that the Heart of Darkness is not here. Now,
Yeah.
you did hear
We need to
about
find
a
some kind
way out. Do you remember how?
Secret underground river.
Yes, there's a river,
Yes.
and Prince Colin, the ghost of Prince Colin, suggested that it may be near the forge.
And we're not near the forge right now.
No, you have been to the forge. You know that the forge is a few levels below you. You've got a few options. You could go back, retrace your steps, and in fact, you could go into that main room where you fought skeletons and Mogdath, and there are stairs that would lead down to the city, which is where you fought the Stone Guardian and the Manticores. From there are stairs that go down to the forge. You can also explore and see if you can find an alternate way to maybe get down to the city, or even the Hall of Arrival where you first came in and Erd and Tephalus fell. And from there, you know, there's those spiral stairs that would take you down to the forge. And there, Amalthea just found a set of stairs. How convenient. Do you take those stairs?
Yeah.
Let's see where those stairs go. Let me take us to a new map.
I think we knew about these stairs because they were already exposed in the map.
Yeah, so these stairs are... you know that these would lead down to the Hall of Arrival. So let me drag you onto the map here. Now, Amalthea, give me a sneaking roll as you head down these stairs.
Sure. Does this skin of the snake not give me a bane on sneaking?
If you have your torch lit, I think that would probably give you a bane on sneaking. Otherwise, I think you're good.
Okay, well, I didn't know it gives me the same armor as studded leather, but it was not
Oh, there's
marked
no,
as.
yeah. So there's no bane on sneaking on that then.
Okay, so just the one because of the torch. Got it.
Yep. Let me light your torch here. And did Phelorian also have a torch?
Yes.
Okay, so Amalthea, you were the first down, and you saw this, but it was the aftermath of a great battle, and you found Erd, his body dead outside, which is why you came in here. And you know that there are skeletons here. You snuck past them, and were able to avoid them, but you know that there are still skeletons down here. As you sneak down, you're probably the first down. You see that there are indeed skeletons milling about in this hall.
All right.
You guys could try to sneak past them, if you like.
Oh yeah. Have I assumed to have already stuck past them?
You have made it here to the stairs. If you want to, I'd say that sneaking roll would allow you to enter into the room unseen. So if you want to enter in unseen, I think I may have covered you up with Sir Cornelius. There we go.
Yeah. So
you could enter into this room. Everyone else will need to make a sneaking roll. If anyone has, is it Puff of Smoke that gives people a boon on sneaking? One of the wizards has that. I don't know if either have that.
Yes, I think I have that. No, I don't. I have it on a scroll.
You could cast it from the scroll, but then it would be gone.
We could sit here for 15 minutes while Fade learns it.
Let me check.
Have a rest on the stairs.
No, I don't. I don't have it. My apologies.
Is it on a different character?
No. It might be in the...
The party loot?
I think it's an elementalist.
It is
magic
elementalist.
trick.
I think we're just going to have to do our best and try to sneak. Amalthea can sneak past these skeletons. You know that there are stairs to the north that go... there was a fountain and a trap. The stairs to the south, you went a short ways. You know that there was a passageway back there and possibly stairs down to the forge. Everyone else would be relatively familiar with that as well.
So
to get out, we could just run for the gates, the front gates there instead. But
so you know that the Heart of Darkness is on the opposite side of the mountains, and this may be the only way through the mountains to get to the other side.
So running for the forge is probably the way to go.
Right.
So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 7, 8, and then dash 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Jesus.
There's a few people here, but you have been unspotted. So, and many of these are badly damaged. These are ones that you have fought before, and they have come back.
All right, I'm gonna run to here and make a dash for it next time, I guess.
If you want to, do you sneak back and tell the others what you see after having scouted?
Nope.
Okay.
Because I had a dash to get here.
Oh, true.
I was trying to basically run toward these southern stairs over here, but I was not expecting so much resistance.
Like 24 enemies.
Who is up next?
Well,
you see skeletons beginning to come out of the little hallway to the south.
I'll go. If we're going down that way, then I'll go. So, sneaking?
Yep.
Okay. Yes. Okay. So, I will dash as well.
Okay.
And get down and around the corner. As far as I can go, which I presume is the same distance or more. That's where we're going, right?
Mm-hmm. That's the way you saw Amalthea go.
Yep, following Amalthea.
I'd like to go before Tin Can does.
Right.
I might just go back 2 squares and just be at the top of the corridor there. If when my friends come around the corner, I can help protect them.
I'm a little noisy, so we'll see how this goes.
There's no reason why my skeleton couldn't
Okay, I did
do
it.
a distraction. There's enemies everywhere is the
3,
problem.
4,
In that hallway, there's like
5,
6 or 7 of them.
6.
Well, I wonder if, like, he blends in with these skeletons, they'll think he's friendly, and he could just, like, alert them to danger outside, and they'll all rush to the front of the room.
I mean, in the description, it kind of says you can't really make them do, like, clever things. It's more like attack, walk over there, pick up a rock. So I don't know.
You could have him, if you wanted, you could have him start firing his crossbow, like, out the front door and walking towards it as though he is attacking something out there. I would give you either maybe a bluffing roll, and if you pass that, I'll say that the other skeletons probably would follow and see what he's doing.
I think, maybe. It's worth a try. It sounds kind of fun. Some real puppet mastering for Phelorian.
Oh, that went
Wow.
from 19 over to a dragon.
Okay.
Wow.
So he fires his bow and comes over here towards the door. And in doing so, these others kind of cluster around. It clears the path. This will give people a boon on their sneaking to get past this first main room.
Picking up.
So,
Can I make that
so
roll?
Phelorian and Cornelius will get a
Oh,
a
I didn't even
boon.
put a boon, but I guess it doesn't matter.
If you fail, go ahead and roll. Oh yeah, you got it.
All
I say my
right. So
hand
here's
was
what I'm
on me.
thinking. And you can tell me if this wouldn't work, but I want to use adaptive.
Excellent.
And I want to change it to my sword skill, and I'm imagining that I'm going through the flow of one of my combat routines, and I'm much more agile when I'm doing a routine I've practiced 1,000 times.
I love that idea. I may not let you use it all the time, but I think in this case, I love it. You do like water form where you just flow and gently move through the spaces. Nice. And you got it. You guys make it to that small hallway. Amalthea, you're up next. You guys did lock that door. You'll need to unlock it. Sleight of hand can get that open. I know, that's the first time you guys have ever passed a sneaking roll.
Sorry. Can I carry on? We're not in initiative order or anything?
Yep, go ahead.
Follow along behind.
Amalthea is struggling to get that door open. There are skeletons standing, 4 meters away. Ooh, Amalthea cannot get that door open. She's even got like her little claw in there trying to trip the tumblers.
I'm not as good as Amalthea, but I could have a go.
Yeah, it'd be sleight of hand with a bane.
Nope, not pushing it, although I'll go exhausted. I really am exhausted. Maybe we should have gone up to the temple and had a rest.
At double failures on this door, this skeleton right here turns around, because it can hear clicking behind it, and it turns around and sees you. And we're going to be in a little battle here.
No willpower, my goodness.
Get us in here. Let me reshuffle the initiative deck. You guys can draw cards.
Product cards.
There, try that again.
Nope.
Phelorian, you are up first.
Alrighty. I'm gonna try, I guess, a drain willpower at power level 1, which is almost certainly gonna fail, at which point I'm just gonna have to whack him with my sticks for the rest of the fight. But let's give it a go.
Who are you draining willpower on?
Probably the first skeleton
Okay.
up the hall.
Okay. Go ahead and make your roll, and he gets a boon on this.
He does.
He still just has to, it's a 5, so there's a good chance he doesn't get this. So he needs to get below a 5 for him to succeed. You don't want him to get below 5. Oh, and he got a 5. Yeah, does not succeed.
Alright, well that was me, guys.
Then you can move back, fade. Do I smell a banish or a purge coming up?
I was just wondering if I swapped with one of those two at the door,
They can try the door again.
they can try the door again.
Yeah, you want to swap with
Well,
Amalthea?
It'd be better
Yeah,
for
let's swap with
Amalthea.
Amalthea.
Amalthea's better to get the door than me, so.
All right, let me swap.
I'll get her attention. Psst, 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 psst.
Here, kitty. Shake a little bag of treats. Alright, Amalthea, you are up. Can you get this door open? You pop the lock.
Now, if Orla can just hold all those skeletons back, we can all slip in there.
I'll do my
She
best.
Amalthea can get into the door. To move away from the door, you will provoke an attack of opportunity from that skeleton right there, so you will need to make an evade roll if you want to move deeper in.
At Amalthea or me?
Yeah, I'll do that. I decided to hide underneath Orla right now.
Oh, let me move Orla.
Okay.
I'll move Orla down here.
Yeah.
And then I'll move Orla back. Perfect.
I got all my hit points, so I'm willing to stand here and try and take a bit of damage while you guys get through. At least till Corny catches me.
Alright, done.
Alright. Nice. Cornelius swings in with retribution, felling the skeleton.
And if you want to, move that token, I'll move up in there and block the others.
Move into the door?
No, where the skeleton just died.
Oh, I got you.
Yeah, I'll just jump all the way through, but...
There we go. Perfect. And then Orla, your turn. Do you want to trade with like Phelorian or Fade so they can try and get past?
Yeah, I think that's a very good idea.
Who do you want to trade with?
I
Who's
think got the most damage?
Phelorian's already gone.
Yep, okay,
It'll have
Fade.
to be Fade.
Alright.
Fade, you are up.
Let's see, how far can I get here? 2, 3, 4. I think I can get one more. There we go.
Nice.
Thank you, Orla.
And did you do anything on... Because otherwise you can double move, or did you do like a spell before you ducked through the door?
Oh, I would love to do a spell before I duck
Yeah,
in the
you
door.
could absolutely do that if you like.
Let me target that guy. And I will do a purge.
Ooh, this is your rank 2 spell?
I'm going... That is so disheartening.
Oh, right? Like, literally. Oh, there we go. Alright, roll damage. Oh.
Looks like 20.
Wow. Okay.
And then I think I'm stuck under Orla.
Okay, I will move you. Let me give you the kill here. Let me
Thank
move
you.
Orla back, and then you can move.
Right between the...
I'll let you move in. I'll move Orla up. This warrior steps over the banished body of the skeleton and targets Sir Cornelius. Swings at you with a short sword. Oh, and that's a hit. You cannot parry unless you want to use your defensive, otherwise you'll take the hit. What would you like to do? Nope. Okay. Your armor blocks all of that. Dianys's hand, and then Orla.
Alright.
Orla, you're up.
Okay.
You can shoot through Corny.
I'm gonna just say, on your right, Corny, and I'm gonna shoot right past him. I'm not gonna... Sorry, I forgot to target him.
That's okay.
And I'm gonna trust that Corny's got this and jump down a bit so we can get the door shut when he gets through.
Perfect. That will do 4 damage. He takes half, but he's still down to his half hit points. That was an excellent shot. This guy will double move. Archer will fire a round at Sir Cornelius. And that is a miss. Alright, next round. He will... So he doesn't have the movement. He can attack Cornelius. That is a hit. Do you parry or dodge?
No, I'll take the hit.
Nope, you block it all. We need to get Phelorian up. Do we want...
Oh, I didn't
And does
realize he
Phelorian
was
want to
still-
try and take any of these
Oh,
skeletons?
Goodness.
Oh, I've got 1 willpower.
Yeah, he doesn't have the willpower. Does Fade want to swap with Phelorian, and that might let Phelorian get in through the door?
I didn't realize he was all the way back there. I thought he'd gone past us.
Let's do that. That will let Phelorian move up there first. Phelorian, you are up.
I'm actually gonna dash.
Yeah, do your double movement. Warrior, not attack. Now it's Fade's turn. Heading down the stairs. Sir Cornelius, you could make an evade roll and try and slip through the door and use your action to shut and lock it.
Oof.
Oh!
Oh, well, there's a demon for me.
Yep.
Alright, you're there for a
Oh.
bit longer.
Yep, you drop retribution at your feet. Do you move through the door now to get out of the battle, or do you and then leave your weapon here?
No, I would not leave my sword.
Diana's hand. I'm going to assume everyone else is going down the stairs. The archer will fire at Cornelius. That's a hit. You barely block all that damage. It'd be Amalthea's turn. I assume everyone's bolting down the stairs, except for Cornelius.
I'm not.
Oh, you're not?
I'm waiting for Corny.
Your
I'm going to
turn.
drop back out.
Okay.
Yep, I'm going to jump back out to there, and I'm going to say, on your right again, Corny. So that's the first skeleton.
Perfect.
Got targeted again.
No worries. You can do... What's he got? He's got
So
4,
that's-
6... Oh, yep, you got him. Sweet.
Okay, cool. And then back through the door again.
Okay.
Maybe a bit further. Corny, do you want to swap with me?
'Cause then you can,
I'm just gonna pick up my sword. I'm gonna have to do an evade roll, which I'll probably take damage, but it should be fine.
so do you want to trade with Orla so you can do that, and then we'll be out of if you get the
Yeah,
bonus.
if Orla's okay with that, I'll try and
Yeah,
out.
sure.
Okay. So then your action is to pick up your sword, and then you need to give me an evade roll to be able to move to do your movement. Otherwise, he'll get a free attack on you. Swap that out here.
Hey!
Oh, well, I'll take another demon, I guess.
Wow. Release another demon.
The
at
dice
least
don't want you to
you-
get out of that corridor.
At least you picked up your sword, and then he gets a free attack with a boon because of the demon. And that is a hit. And your armor barely blocks it, but it manages to do so. You've got a... Oh, you weren't able to move. Oh, no, you were. Yeah, you were just trying not to take a hit. Yep, so that's right. But you weren't able to lock the door, because that would take your action. Up next, we would have the... Let me see if the warrior could get through that door. I'm just going to skip ahead here. We can kind of jump through some of the... Nope, he would not. Well, no, he'd be able to reach the door. Yeah, so he would be able to get to the door. But that's his action. He is at the door.
Does it open inwards or outwards?
It opens inwards. So, Orla...
So if I'm up against it,
Yeah, she just needs to get up there and lock the door.
I'm gonna get up there and lock the door if I can.
Yeah, give me a sleight of hand roll as this guy is just pounding on the door here. You can give yourself a boon on that as well. He's trying to force the door, and it's hard to get that lock stuck while Cornelius is pushing against him, and he's trying to keep this guy out. Oh,
Ooh, a natty one.
nice. You get the door locked when we put down that you got a dragon. Excellent. The door is locked. I assume everyone wants to head down the stairs.
Yep.
Let's go down to the forge.
Good if we could at least get a stretch rest somewhere.
Let me drag your tokens over to where they are, because I've already got them on the map. So let me just move them, because that's not where we...
You just you brought Dianus with us.
Oh shoot, yeah, I'll we shouldn't have Dianus with us.
Fancy meeting you here.
Let's
Phelorian!
move everyone over to
What did
here.
you do?
Alright, then let me grab Amalthea. We'll put Amalthea down there. Oh, did it just delete everybody?
They all went dark.
Okay, yeah, delete everybody. Alright, 1 second. Cornelius. And perfect. Let's see, who had the torch? I think Amalthea had a torch. With that,
I had a torch.
Yes, you did.
and you had a torch.
I have
as
light.
well.
I have light on my staff.
Perfect. Get that on here. There's a torch. Let me give Phelorian a torch. And let me give Fade magical light on the staff. As you tarry down the stairs, you can see that the ogre and the orcs that you have slain previously have been replaced by other workers. And you can see the ogre toiling away at that minecart, while 2 orcs work over at the forge that you have extinguished, and they manage to have it back up and lit here. Just light that. There we go. All right. Where do we go?
I mean, the problem is we don't really know where the river is.
Do we want to try to just slip to the east here and not be seen?
Yes. I desperately do not want to fight. I have 1 willpower. There's nothing I can do.
Have you done your round rest?
Yes.
You have. Give me a bushcraft roll, Phelorian. So you recall being in here that the smoke was noxious and choking. You can only manage so much time here before you become dazed from the smoke. The last time you were here, you explored kind of along the course of those tracks. You recall that to the east there was a forge with more orcs, and there was the stairs that you went through. But you have not explored all of this area, but you smell the distinct scent of river water, clean and pure, near this area. You know that there must be a river nearby.
There were stairs going down when we went east into this space, which I think we didn't take. I don't know if that's the way we have to go.
So when you went east last time, those were the stairs that led you into the city with the Stone Guardian and the other. So you guys had incapacitated the forge, but they fixed it. It took them a day. Does Amalthea want to go sneaking around, see if Amalthea can find the way out with her stealth?
Sure. They did a lot of. Who's leading them now?
Maybe there's someone else behind the whip.
You need a stealth.
Yep, give me a sneaking roll, please. To go back up, Cornelius, you would be fighting skeletons if you go back up those stairs.
Well, just for a stretch rest, could we do it in that room that we had locked the doors?
As long as they don't get through the doors, very possible. Amalthea succeeds on the sneaking roll. You'll be able to sneak around. I may ask you for another one momentarily, but for now you can do some searching. Give me an awareness roll, Amalthea.
Alright, do we know where this staircase leads to?
You have not used that staircase, and I'm not sure where it leads to. Let me find real quickly. That staircase leads down. You have not used that staircase. Do you want to go down those stairs, Amalthea?
Yeah, we're looking for a way out.
Let me take you to a map. And I'm just going to drop you here. Pull you in here. Give you a token. torch. This looks to be a great mine. They call it a mine. A mine. It is indeed a mine. You can hear the sound of pounding chisels and hammers, and you can see many ogres toiling at the stone. Give me another sneaking roll.
Sure. And let me know if I need banes on those because of the torch.
Yep. So far you do not. These ogres are quite busy.
They were south, so I'm going north.
Yep, heading up there to the north. This cave, the stench is unbearable in here, almost overwhelming. There are figures lying under blankets on the floor, and along the walls are cupboards and barrels. You see 3 ogres sleeping in here. The barrels contain rations of smoked and salted meat. You don't know if you would be prepared to eat it.
Don't know if I can coup de grace the ogres.
Maybe one, but probably not all 3.
Yeah, doesn't seem like pushing my luck is a good idea. Trying to avoid the main passage. Oh shit.
Give me another sneaking roll with a boon. Or, so, excuse me, with a bane.
That's what I figured. Oh.
You want to push that?
Failing makes me angry.
There we go. You manage to stick to the shadows as they turn and look, and then they go back to their work. Whoa, there's more, but because you were close enough with your sneaking roll, you skulk right behind them. This does not appear to be the way out.
Does not. Guess we'll try this way, hide behind this pillar. There's just no way out from here. What's this wooden box?
That wooden box is a what is it? It is a platform where they have stacked bits of ore that are then being picked through to find any precious stones there.
Oh, no ogres. I like this.
If you head down there, let me send you, or let me show you a kind of where you are. Let me see if I can. I'm going to bring everyone here just so they can see sort of where you are.
Sure.
So I don't know if everyone has vision, so let me pull out tokens. This is a vast network, almost a huge nest, a maze of tunnels. There are ogres everywhere in here, everywhere you turn, everywhere you go, just filled with ogres. Give me an awareness roll, Phelorian, or excuse me, Amalthea. You give you that torch. There is no, you do not smell the freshness of water down here. It's dry, dusty, the air is foul. How long do you explore this network of tunnels?
Shit, sorry. Is this a ladder down here?
Yes.
And that's not the way I came?
Oh, no, sorry. That is the way you came. Yep, you go back up through there.
Alright, so I don't think we're going to get through a lattice work of ogres, so I go back.
Take you back here, and there you are. Now you should be the stairs that you had descended, back into the forge.
I think there was one more path south of where I went last time.
Give me back in the mines.
In the level below this.
Okay, let me take you there. Everyone else will become dazed from the smoke.
Oh shit!
Were we able to go back up and start resting?
We put Corny's
I
back
got-
on the door.
Fighting 50 zombies as well, honestly. I'll take days.
All right. I was thinking if we.
Well,
could
I
get
think if the
Corny's
doors
back
are
on the
locked, they won't be
door-
able to get back in.
I mean, it's just a wooden door. They just break it eventually.
There we go.
Okay.
Reese, you should have access to your token on the mine again. Yeah, if you go up those stairs, everyone else, you can hear the sounds of the undead pounding at the doors. And it sounds as though there are more there than when you left. The ones that were distracted have come back, and that hallway is just going to be filled. It would probably not grant you...
I think Cornelius is willing to risk it, because he did try and break through the door originally with his sword, and it resisted a hit from, like a good damaged hit from his sword, so I think he's willing to risk it.
So that Amalthea takes you back into the mining tunnels.
All right, I'm gonna.
Essentially, this is not the way. This just leads you into more and more tunnels.
All right, so there's nothing. So this is the wrong way. Great. I'll go back and see how my comrades are doing.
Perfect.
You want a couple of sneaking just for fun?
Yeah, give me a couple sneaking rolls. We'll just see if you're able to get past all of them here.
Oh nope, not that. How many do you want me to make, and how many with banes?
Give me 2, one of them with a bane. It can be the second one.
All right.
Okay, first one is good. You managed to...
Oh, I shouldn't have had 2 banes.
Yeah.
And that was it is the third.
It should show us, yeah, the number, the order that they were rolled in. So you got 16
Yeah, it
and
is-
18. So not the demon.
No, the 16 and 8, and both of those pass.
Okay, so then that is to get past. That is to get back into this room here in the forge where you are now.
All right, so we know that's not the right way.
That's not the way.
So it has to be down here again. So I'm gonna get my friends, and we're all gonna go down this way.
So Phelorian, give me an awareness roll.
Oh,
Well, hey, look at that. Okay, with a dragon, you notice that the ogre that is at that cart leaves and heads down to the south. This is while Amalthea is gone. He comes back up a few minutes later with a bucket of water and sets it down. He's drinking from it and washing something off with it. Clearly he got that water from somewhere to the south there.
oh dear. So between us and the massive giant ogre is probably where we need to go. Well, I could sneak. I don't know about you guys.
So, did we take dazed? We couldn't get
Oh,
up
yeah,
out
we
of
are
the
dazed.
fumes on the
Yeah,
stairs or
that's
anything?
You
Yep.
From up on the stairs, you'll still take days just for how long you were down here with all the.
So,
smoke.
Orla's got one condition left. If she gets scared, she dies.
I think Sir Cornelius was going to risk it, and he's going to go rest in that room while Amalthea was gone.
I think I should probably do the same thing.
Give me a Constitution roll with a bane. If you succeed, you're able to rest. If you're not, you'll take another condition.
He's already sickly.
And
If I
is this
push
for
that,
the room
I
like with the
die.
doors?
Yeah, this is going back up those stairs.
You can have every condition. It
Yeah,
doesn't do
Okay.
yeah, it doesn't kill you to have all
If
the
you had
conditions.
every condition, it killed you.
Nope.
I don't believe so.
I've played games where I've had every condition anyway, so we didn't do that. So I don't know if that's it might have been cheating, I guess. But
I think it just
Dragonbane,
makes life really hard. Like, let me.
so many enemies
Just
take
flip
all your
that up.
conditions. They have abilities. Like if you fight like a demon, in like 2 minutes in, you have no conditions left.
Okay. So I got that. So does that mean I get a stretch rest?
Yes. You can take a stretch rest
And-
while Amalthea was exploring.
Or can I also
And then I'm gonna.
look at Erd's beard and get another condition back?
Yes. I like that.
Boy, oh man,
Yeah, I
we
was gonna
could've used
mention my
you.
memento.
Yep. Yeah, you would be able to use your memento.
Gotta get more
Can Orla
back.
do her meditation?
Yeah, as long as she's not disrupted.
Alright.
Oh, so here we are. So multiple conditions. If you suffer a condition that you already have, you must choose another condition. If you have all 6 conditions, you instead lose 1d6 willpower if you suffer another condition. So when you're all full, if you take
Right.
another condition, you lose willpower.
Okay.
If you're out of willpower, you lose hit points.
Okay, cool. So I've got 2 conditions back because I used my memento,
memento?
and I've had a stretch rest. So if I get to use inner peace, I will get a bit more back.
Yes. Because they were not able to get through the doors, you could use inner peace, knowing that if they had, Sir Cornelius was on his own.
Yeah. Okay.
So it seems as though the path lies beyond that ogre. I think it's now or never.
It's now.
Who leads the way? You can try to sneak.
Do you want me to start my casting of gnome?
Yeah, do you wanna cast gnome?
Oh, that was a good will point.
I'm just
roll.
champing at the bit to cast that damn thing.
Let's
Got a new toy.
let's look it up and see. I don't
It takes a shift.
Is it a shift? So they were gone for a shift, so you could have been casting it.
I was resting for my shift.
Oh, you were? Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
We could wait another shift for you to, or another stretch for you to cast it, but then everyone would become dazed again.
Yeah, it's up to the group.
Well, I'm good to go, but it's because I just had a rest. Amalthea took a lot of conditions when she was sneaking around, didn't she?
Yeah, she got 1 or 2, but she's not. She's a lot of things, but she's not gonna try to rest next to a horde of undead.
Yeah.
Well, Fade, are you going to cast Gnome?
Yeah, what the hell?
Nice. And it's at power level 3, so that's 6 willpower.
Oh, it's saying I can't do it.
You don't have the willpower.
No, it's saying that I'm from the wrong school.
Oh, you can use it. So you don't need to make a casting roll. You just spend the willpower.
Okay.
And then I will put a gnome right there on the map. Let me give you control of the
And that
gnome.
is 9. Correct?
1, 2, 3, 6. 6
Okay.
willpower. Let me get this
There we go.
gnome so that you have ownership of it. I think I can do this right there. Oh, I Having that gnome go after that ogre is going to be spectacular, so I want to make sure I get this right. So I'm going to take that gnome off. I'm going to go find the gnome I can give you permission to. Let's see, it's going to be in there. Bestiary. Drag this down. Sorry guys, almost done. There we go. Ownership. Let's change the name. Should we call him Nomio?
Oh, absolutely.
Let's get Nomio. There we go. Update token. And drag him out. Okay, you call forth. An elemental of earth, the ground splits, and a creature made of stone and dirt and bits of crystalline quartz rises up and looks at you, bowing its head, ready to do your bidding.
I guess send him in. Let's see what happens. Do I have to target or initiative or?
Yeah, let me put those two into a battle here. And while they're duking it out, you guys maybe have a chance to sneak out of here. Nomio will go first.
Okay. And is there a sheet for him, or what do I do?
If you can double click him, I think it'll pull up his character sheet. He basically has an attack where you can, it's like a monster attack, so you just click on where it says monster attack with the little sword icon, and it should do an attack for him. I'm not sure if this will work for you. Hopefully it does. If not, I'll have to do it. Or yeah, he can cast Pillar using your willpower points. He could do a level 3 Pillar spell. Fists of Stone hits automatically, can be dodged or parried, and inflicts 3d6 bludgeoning damage. Go ahead and roll that damage as your gnome ambles over towards the ogre. Whomps in. Give him damage. The ogre raises his pick and fires it down into the gnome. And after this, you will all get one turn to do what you would. is going to suck if this destroys the gnome in one hit here. I think he's got 15 hit points. And he's got some armor. Okay, so after the ogre strikes, let's go... Phelorian, you're up first.
Alright. Let me try to sneak, I guess. I'm dazed.
I'll give you a boon because the ogre is... he's got his hands full.
Alright.
Excellent. You can double move if you like.
Alright, I will do that. This is 12 down here. If we double...
Excellent. And then we'll go to Fade. You can do a sneaking roll with a boon. And then Amalthea is up next. Oh.
I'm kind of confused on the timing. Did they do all this while I was gone?
So they summoned it while you were gone. You should be coming back just as this is happening. Oh, Fade with a dragon.
Okay, so
you can hear the. Let's see. Are you back with the? Yep, you're back with the group. So just as you arrive back to tell them that the tunnels are empty, you see this battle between ogre and elemental. You see Fade and Phelorian dashing past in the tunnel down to the south.
all right.
Give me a sneaking roll with a boon. And then we'll do Orla and then Cornelius.
Oh, really? Close my character sheet.
Yep.
Seeking of the boon. All right, good.
Excellent. Orla.
So yep, and I'll dash.
Nice.
But I will stay just like in range, so if Corny gets in trouble, I can use some arrows.
Cornelius.
Where am I?
I think you're hidden on the stairs.
I would like to use adaptive again. And this time, I will use my beast lore. Perhaps I know that ogres are maybe nearsighted or something, and I just kind of keep my distance as I'm sneaking around.
Yeah, I'll let you do that. Oh, wow. Let's go back to Nomio. Go ahead and roll damage. Oh, nice.
Oh, that was awkward.
Hang on, that got applied to the wrong person. I don't know why it's doing that. Oh, I know why. Let's get Nomio back. I need to take the effect off here too. There's There's an effect on here that's the dead effect. Let's take dead off. Let's give that to the ogre instead. There we go. The ogre, in turn, will bash at Nomeo.
Ooh, he's got one left, I
He's
think.
gonna survive. His will be another round here. Everyone else, are you just making a dash down that tunnel?
For sure.
So Fade, as you look back, it's almost like Darth Vader and Obi-Wan Kenobi fighting, and Nomeo looks at you and kind of holds up his fist as the ogre just wails into him. You'll cry out, "No!" But he got you past it. And as he reverts back to the earth, you all make a mad dash down to the area down below. Down here, you find a roughly carved tunnel that widens into a large, irregular cavern. The air is clear and humid, and you hear the sound of rushing water. On the bank of a fast-flowing river, you can make out a quay where some narrow boats are moored. This must be the way out. As you board the boats, the passageway ahead narrows, and we will need to make a roll here. I need a seamanship roll from one person. And Phelorian would have an empty bottle from his healing potion. I would assume he kept it.
Yeah, I would assume.
If it's okay with Phelorian, I'll put my gold flakes in there.
But
That makes sense.
is it dry?
Oh well, it would have had a healing potion.
Does someone have
How long
gust
ago
of
did
wind that could dry it out? There might still be some moisture in there.
It has spent a long time in this dry forge. Would that have maybe dried it out?
Well, there's only one way to find out. Do you want to put that gold in there?
Maybe if we want to set the bottle down on the shore and I can put it in.
You carefully pour maybe just a little bit of the gold in there, and you see one piece of the gold reform back to regular size, but some of the rest stays small. You add a little more and a little more, and it seems as though the one drop that was still in there was enough to raise one coin back to full size, but the rest of it remains tiny gold flakes. You slap the cork on there, stuff it into a pocket, and feel like perhaps this will keep it safe. So we need a seamanship roll. Phelorian has 7. Unless a human wants to do adaptive, that might be the best bet.
I could.
Only
Would
have
you let me
6.
make it my swords?
How would you use your sword?
Let me think about it for a moment.
What exactly is the issue we're trying to overcome?
So
the river.
the river narrows, and there are some rocks and crags. You're going to just need to steer the boat away from that.
I'm assuming we don't all fit on one boat, right?
No, we'd have to take 2 boats.
Yeah. So does that mean we need 2 rolls, or we can whoever's in the front boat?
I think
can-
whoever's in the front boat could probably navigate the passageway and kind of find the safe way for everyone else to travel.
I could use perhaps acrobatics. I have a 15 in acrobatics.
Yeah,
Would
I
that
think,
work?
I think that would be good.
Perhaps I
as you are deftly maybe
Okay.
steering the boat, trying to avoid any rocks that look like they may damage it.
You are also dazed.
That's true. I also get a bane from my plate armor, so there'll be double banes.
Maybe it'd be better if one of us tries to use agility or something.
Aren't we all dazed?
Well,
I got
only he
mine
has the
off.
ability to do something else.
Yeah, he's the only one that can do adaptive. He's the only human. Or we can try our luck with the 7 seamanship. It's what, 35% chance of success.
Yeah, I was going to say, what's worse, double bane or a 7?
Oh,
That's
could
maths.
I do my spot hidden maybe to look for rocks or crags
Yes.
or anything that we could hit with the boats?
I think that would be acceptable. Nice. For what seems like an eternity, your boat navigates this narrow and treacherous pathway. You have been floating through the underground tunnels in freezing black water surrounded by dense darkness. You begin to doubt that you will ever leave this sunless realm. Then the flame of your light source flickers and you feel a breath of fresher air on your face. And then, far ahead, at last, you spot a faint glow of light. You are almost there, in the eastern lands where war is raging. Your goal is to seek out Tephilus's master, Godvindel, who is supposed to be at the temple mountain of Otag. It is to him that you must bring the magic dagger containing the spirit of the death-white Mogdath. But where is Otag? The eastern lands are uncharted territory for you, and you have neither guide nor map to point the way to your destination. Suddenly, the boat picks up speed, the tunnel narrows, and the current becomes increasingly violent. Now you can clearly see an opening ahead. Daylight. The fresh air that meets you is mixed with something else. A fire? No. More like ash and soot. The river quickly turns into a raging torrent, and your boat is thrown back and forth between sharp rocks and cliffs. Everyone needs to make an acrobatics roll.
I don't like how you say everyone has to.
Has to.
Make it.
Must make it.
Not make it, must.
Oh, man.
Well, I'm running out of stuff to be.
Yeah, do or do not. There is no try. So Sir Cornelius failed with a demon. That's his 3rd demon today.
That's my 4th condition.
Fade made it. Orla made it. Phelorian made it. Did Amalthea make it? Am I not seeing Amalthea's acrobatics roll? Oh, there it is. Right there. Sweet. Those that go into the drink, you become cold. You must make a swimming roll to avoid drowning before you get back into the boat. So that's Sir Cornelius. And did Phelorian succeed?
Can we try to help pull them back over?
So he is struggling to swim. And as you reach down, I assume he's going to push the roll. His armor is weighing him down. It's dark. There are rapids. Oh, another demon. Give me a constitution roll. You begin to sputter and choke as the cold water slips into your lungs. Suddenly, with elf-like grace, Orla lashes her hand down in the water to try to grab you. Give me an agility roll, Orla.
Yes.
Your hand grabs onto his red cloak and you begin to drag him upwards.
Help me, Amalthea.
As you pull him out, you can see that he is turning blue with cold. His eyes flutter momentarily, and you realize that until he is warmed up, he cannot heal conditions or gain hit points or willpower points. In fact, he will take the first die is hit points, the second die is willpower points in damage. Well, 4 and 4. So 4 points of damage, 4 willpower points. That was not an ogre that did that too. You can be healed through magic, but otherwise you will need to be warmed up before you'll be able to heal. But you've got him back in the boat, and as he regains consciousness, the first thing he does is pat his pocket to see if his glass bottle full of gold is there, and with relief he finds that it is. Soon, bright daylight stings your eyes. Trying to find your bearings, you notice something floating next to you near the barren riverbank. You have made it outside the mountain, but there you see a corpse, a dead orc in armor, but scorch marks all across his body. He is scalded to death. There is another one up ahead, burnt even worse, almost charred. Black clouds come rolling across the sky, chased by a wind not felt on the ground. All is still, dead quiet, and burnt. Both the ground and the cracked glazed rock face behind you appear to have been blasted with fire. Phelorian, give me a beast lore roll. You are all lost in a strange, war-torn land. There is no sign of life in the rolling landscape stretching out before you, until you spot something alarming. Thick columns of dark smoke rising in the distance. Then you notice something hopeful. In the valley far ahead is a small walled village by the river, seemingly intact. Phelorian, you recognize these burn marks, this glazed glass, as the work of a dragon. But up ahead you see a small walled village. And that's where we end the session. And that is the end of Gates of Power, the second part of the adventure. We now have Heart of Darkness.
Oh my.
So from here, everyone gets a heroic ability as a milestone for completing Gates of Power. You can add 5 improvement marks onto your character sheets, and then I was talking to Henrik. Let's maybe roll these one character at a time so we can all delight in their successes and mourn their failures. So whoever wants to do their improvement rolls first, you may go ahead whenever you're ready. And speak up before you start rolling, just so we know someone's doing it. Otherwise, my plan will not prove to be useful at all. So, someone ready to make those improvement rolls?
Let's go alphabetical.
Perfect. So that Amalthea first.
Yes, I'm ready. Acrobatics goes up. Awareness
Nice.
goes up. But aid doesn't. Seeking does.
Nice.
2 and 18.
Nice. So then you get another heroic ability.
Yeah, and knives does.
Oh,
Does not. Does not. No.
Does not. So you'll get 2 heroic abilities, and I think I might have those, so you can just drag those onto your character sheet. If not, let me know and I'll put them on there.
Yeah, I've been able to do that so far.
Perfect. So you can take 2 heroic abilities. Next would be Fade, I think is up next. And if you wanted to learn a spell, if you recall, if you have a spell that you want to learn from a scroll or a grimoire, you would use an advancement point, and instead of trying to advance your magic school, you would do a languages roll, and if you succeed, you learn that spell. But then that means you don't get a chance to improve your spell casting.
Okay. I will actually do that.
Okay.
And I will. Whoops!
That's okay. That's okay.
I accidentally.
Yeah,
did
I think you have to right-click it. So that one didn't count. So if you're learning
Okay.
from a teacher, it's intelligence with a boon. If you're learning from a scroll, it's a languages roll.
Okay, so from my scroll, I'm gonna learn. Oh, I can't yet. Lightning bolt.
Okay, you should have access to that one because you have lightning flash. So
Okay, so
you
I
just
will
gotta-
go against my languages, which is 13. Oh, I'm angry though.
So all of your conditions should, because it's you spend enough time in the river, it would count as like a full day's rest by the time we
Oh,
recover
okay.
and do this. So everyone should have a chance to recover.
Okay.
I should have mentioned that, Reese. I don't know if you had any that were rolled with Banes.
No, I did not.
Okay,
So I did succeed.
excellent.
So I have lightning bolt now. Good.
Let me put lightning bolt on your character sheet here.
Okay.
Let's see.
And for my regular skill rolls, I've got acrobatics. Still made it. Good. Evade. Awesome.
Excellent.
Healing. This is gonna be a tough one. Oh, I made that too. Look at that.
Nice.
Myths and legends. I never roll this good. Oh my goodness. Sneaking. Didn't get that one.
Nearly 16.
And then finally, stabs. Didn't get that one. That's okay.
No, shoot. Still some good improvements, and you learned a spell, which is fantastic.
Yeah, even better.
So next would be Orla. Actually, so I guess I'm
Uh,
doing Sir Cornelius by the S. So we'll do Orla, Phelorian, and then Cornelius.
I'm going to take Fearless for her heroic ability because I feel like that fits with
That would be
her
an excellent
story
one.
arc. Yep.
I think Cornelius has that one, correct?
Yes,
She
he
was just, she was just really ashamed, so she's going to go for that one, so she won't be scared again easily, at least.
I love it.
Failed to increase awareness. This crap. It's going to be my day for bad rolls, I think.
Right?
Okay, so sleight of hand increased. Spot hidden increased. Now the important one. Knives. Nope. And swords.
Oh, and also
Nope.
Amalthea would not be able to recover any willpower unless it's through magic. I forgot that. And you'll actually
Yeah, I've not recovered.
you'll actually lose
I've not
one,
recovered.
as it takes about a day to get through the mountain.
Sure.
I mean,
I'll
could we
check
have
that off.
could we take Corny's armor off and roll him up in blankets and stuff to warm him up?
Yeah, I think so. You're able to get him warmed up, but it's kind of touch and go there. Once the sunlight hits him, he seems to do much better.
I have my sleeping pelt, which I think can help against cold.
Yep. So yeah, in fact, if you don't have a pelt, I think I don't think that you can recover.
Maybe I'm thinking of a blanket, but
Well, our gear's dry, so we could wrap him up in one of ours
Yeah.
just while he gets warm. His stuff's all wet.
Let's go Phelorian with your upgrades.
All right. Yeah, I also took Fearless because I do hate being forced. Oh, you gotta run away now. That can be pretty
Yeah.
debilitating. So.
Did you
Yeah.
add that to your character? Or do you want me to
I
put
did.
it on there?
Yeah,
Okay,
I was in.
perfect.
I'm also gonna try to learn a spell. I'm gonna try to learn Raise Undead.
Nice. Oh, sweet. That's
Nice.
a rank 3
Yeah.
spell.
I believe so.
So
yes.
that lets you
It's
take a
successful.
body and make it undead. Like
Yeah, and in fact, I think if it's been recently, like within a year, I think it's Living Dead,
Yep.
which is a different kind
which
of.
is a monster.
Yeah, which is huge. That could be super useful.
And you've got these dead orcs here, so maybe.
Oh, they're burnt, but they may just be enough. We'll have to see next time. Also rolled a lot of dragons and demons this week, so I've actually got like 7. Yeah, I've got 7 things to upgrade.
Nice.
Oh, that was almost a demon.
Oh, see, now you're getting dragons. These ones.
Yeah,
don't count.
yeah. Now I'm the high roller. That one would have been nice. Okay, that's even better.
That's
though.
better. That's better.
If any, Staves is pretty good. I'm happy with that.
Nice. And then Cornelius.
So for my heroic ability, I want Deflect Arrow, I think it's called.
Did you put that on your character? Or do you want me to?
No, I just know, I think that's what it's called. It's pretty good.
I can put that on there.
It only costs 1 willpower, and I can block a ranged attack with my sword.
Nice. I will put that on there while you do your upgrades.
When you don't want to see a 2.
Yep.
Hey, that bit of swimming practice he had's put his swimming up anyway.
Very true.
A little bit better.
All right, and then did everyone get their heroic ability? I don't
Yep.
think Fade did.
I'm going to choose Archmage,
Okay.
which requires me to find a teacher.
It's too bad Tephalus is dead. Let me put that on there for you.
I'm hoping maybe there might be somebody in this, an elementalist in this town
That would be
that we're
fantastic.
coming up to. So I have to study for a week, and then I roll against intelligence.
Nice. Sounds good. And then we will, once you can find a teacher, we will do that.
Okay.
Perfect. Well, congratulations, everyone, on finishing the second of 3 parts of Path of Glory, and we are out of the Gates of Power into the eastern lands where you have never been, for which you have no map, but you see a town up ahead of you. And when next we pick up dice, that's where we will be, discovering what is going on in this war-torn land. And I'll see you all then.